So yesterday I asked you, what would you do if you won the Super Bowl? Here are your best answers. I'm Australian. Go choke on a chode, Jack. Off to a good start. You are mom? Buy myself a love life. Go Super Bowling, am I right? I would wonder what the Super Bowl is. It wouldn't matter because my mom would still be disappointed. I would tell everyone you're gay. Thank England for inventing America. Look right in the camera and say, I couldn't have done it without Audible. I like that one. Turn off my Xbox and go to bed. What is the Super Bowl? Is that the thing you silly Americans eat your snacks from? No, that is a Snackies. Get educated. I don't play football for the trophies. I play for when a 300-pound man pats me on the ass. I would start a teaching campaign in all America about Roman numerals, you barbarians. Watch it back on TV and just skip to the commercials. Smash it, like I smashed my father's hopes for a son. I'd go around spiking the ball in random places, Walmart, strip club, you name it. Throw my ring into Mount Doom. Propose to Missy Elliott with that ring. Go play real football. Ooh. Hire people to look for my dad. I would rather win Quidditch. Make lame cereal jokes? I don't really get what. Oh. Yep. Okay. Yeah, those are pretty weak. And finally, eat cereal from the bowl, but cereal is spelled like the podcast and not like the actual cereal. So yesterday I asked you, what book deserves a sequel, and what would its title be? Here are your best answers. The Bible 2, it's okay to be gay. Lord of the Flies 2, all grown up. Me, Marley and Me sequel. And my favorite response to that was, that's fucked up. To Kill a Mockingbird 2, the Boo Radley Massacre. Green Eggs and Ham 2, Blue Waffles, do not Google that. Hop on Pop 2, no Pop to Hop. Where the Wild Things Are 2, Where the Wild Things Were. The Lorax 2, The Snorlax. How the Grinch Stole Christmas. Sequel, I could steal Hanukkah, but why would I? The Bible, Satan's Perspective. Warhorse 2, The Squeakquel. 50 Shades of Gay, written by Jack Douglas. The Time Machine 2, this time it's a hot tub. Another book by a YouTuber named, did I really write that last one? Nice ghostwriter reference. Goosebumps 2, more Goosebumps. Of Mice and Men 2, The Return of Lenny and the Neck Snapping Rabbits. Bible 2, more problems. Mein Kampf, next book titled Your Kampf. Gone Girl 2, Who's She Gonna Fuck This Time? A sequel to Bible, God must have spent a little more time on you. Harry Potter Year 8, Hammering Hermione. Holes 2, Tunnels. Check Your Privilege 2, even less privileged. The Fault in Our Supernovas. Nice astronomy reference. Diary of a Wimpy Kid, hairs down below. The Diary of Anne Frank 2, Anne Goes to Hollywood. That's awful. The Fault in Our Stars 2, Augustus Gloop, the Big Fat Vile Nincompoop. 1984 2, 1985. The Hungry Caterpillar 2, Morbid Obesity. Steve Jobs, and the sequel, Steve Jobs S. Catcher in the Rye 2, this time Kill Bieber. That one's pretty clever if you think about it. Who needs books when you have Audible? The Fault in Our Stars 2. Okay. To Kill a Flappy Bird, the sequel of To Kill a Mockingbird. 50 Shades of Grey, the picture book, pop-up edition. And finally, Lord of the Rings, Divorce No More Rings. Yesterday I asked you, what is the best way to dump someone? Here are your best answers. Want to see a magic trick? Poof, you're single. Give them a sock and tell them Dolby is free. Throw them a going away party. Surprise! Ask your friends to do it for you at recess. Aw, you don't because that's a sin. Tell them about Audible. I would tell my girlfriend I run a YouTube channel. Nice. Change the Netflix password. Say I love you. It never fails. By doing the opposite of Wheezy Waiter's proposal plan. Deflate her and put her back in the box. I'm pregnant. Tell them it's not you, it's your My Little Pony fanfic. The best way to dump someone is to put him in the trash. Get on one knee, pull out an empty box and say, will you get out of my life? Yeah, that was great. Here's your money. How can you dump what you don't have, am I right? Surprise herpes! Swipe left. By watching West Side Story and telling her, we are like the main couple. In the end, you are full of life and I'm dead inside. Dunk him in the trash where all women belong and then grab yourself a cold brewski. Hashtag meninist. The same way Augustus Waters did it. By dying.
Fake your own death, frame him for your murder, and then make a big comeback and become pregnant with his child.
Grow a pedo mustache like the one you had and she'll do the dumping for you. I don't feel right doing this, Grandma. Take off the Oculus. This can't go on anymore, Professor. My boyfriend will find out. Favorite your own tweet. They'll either dump you or kill you. Just say, I actually like the new U2 album. Is it hot in here or is it this relationship suffocating me? Naming the baby Amadavosia with a strongly worded tattoo. Say you gotta take out the trash and then throw him out of your house. Tell them you wrote a song for him, then sing the wrong girl's name throughout the whole song. How to dump someone. You look like my ex. What ex? You. Lean in for a kiss, and when the other one leans in as well, shout, too slow, and run away. Say, I read it. Sit down with them and explain why the relationship isn't working. Tell them you can't be someone who doesn't make you happy and hope they understand. That's it. There's no joke. I want a divorce because you look like a horse. Yesterday, I asked you what flavor of Oreo cookie do you want to see? Here are your best answers. Flava Flav Flava. All vanilla for White History Month. Pre-twisted, dunked, and licked. Oreo flavored, ice cream flavored Oreos. I don't like Oreos, Jack, check your privilege. Morio Oreos. Oreos are just another Oreo in the middle. Miller Lite, so it's not too fattening. Horeos. Asian, you're hungry again 30 minutes later. Lactose and tolerant. A flavor that doesn't make me feel fat. An Oreo flavored like Jesus, since y'all need them. Success, because I would want to know what that tastes like for once. Disappointment, loneliness, desperation, cyanide, ricin flavor, death. Is mayonnaise an Oreo flavor? Absolutely. The toothpaste Oreos, so now you don't have to fill it with toothpaste yourself. Something original. Obesity flavor, oh wait, that's all of them. Annie flavor, not ginger though, the chocolate one. Why eat anything when you have Audible? Bertie's every flavor, beans flavor. I don't believe in sweet foods. The salty taste of white boy tears, why they gotta be white. Looking at everyone's creative witty responses make me feel like I'm brain dead. Oh, don't feel too bad, there are some real stinkers in the bunch. Your mom flavored, see, what'd I just say? Soylent Green Oreos for St. Patty's Day. Pornhub's chocolate cream pie Oreo. Opinion flavored, so I can finally shove my beliefs down someone's throat. No flavors, I like my Oreos like I like my women. Blacks only. Mustache crumbs flavor. Any flavor. Hashtag third world problems. Tofu because I'm a vegetarian. Doritos and Mountain Dew flavor Oreo, obviously. What does it matter what flavor an Oreo is? Just because one Oreo may be single stuffed or another double stuffed, does that give you the right to judge an Oreo? All Oreos are beautiful in their own way. Quit hating on Oreo kind. Support Oreo equality. And finally, I prefer Chips Ahoy. Yesterday, I asked you if you could change any movie ending, what would you change? Here are your best answers. Citizen Kane, Rosebud was dead the whole time. Ghostbusters, except the busters are ghosts themselves, what? Every porn movie ever, the pizza guy actually delivers the pizza, gets paid, and leaves for the next place. And then Harry Potter woke up in his room under the stairs to the sound of Uncle Vernon yelling. Dark. Shrek, I want the ending to not exist so I can watch it forever. Titanic, Rose actually jumps off the back end instead of pussying out. And while we're on Titanic, I would put Jack on the fucking door because he can fit. 50 Shades of Grey, it ends with Mr. Grey posting a video apologizing, saying it was just a social experiment. The Dark Knight, an actual ending for the Joker instead of that half-assed attempt. Oh wait, Never Say Never, Justin Bieber's career end when it was supposed to. How rude! I'd like to change the part of the intimidation game where I bawled really loud in front of a full movie theater and embarrassed my dad. Spider-Man 3, Ashton Kutcher pops up on the screen and yells, "You just got punked," and then a good Spider-Man movie plays. At the end of Grease, they go in the future to stop the making of Grease 2. Pocahontas ending. Pocahontas explains what the fuck a blue corn moon is. Thank you. Any film with Sean Bean in it where he doesn't die, so that he dies. I would change the ending of The Karate Kid so that the White Snakes win because they have better technical ability. I would make every M. Night Shyamalan Ding Dong movie decent. Ice cream flavored. Whoops, wrong video. Oh, you missed it. The end of King Kong. 'Twas beauty that killed the beast. No, sir, it was a big old machine gun. Why does a movie need to change its ending? It is beautiful the way it is. My life. So it would be a happy ending. Dark. I would change the ending to Her, where it ends up being a 50-year-old dude on the other end. The end of Space Jam. The monsters win and Michael Jordan and the Looney Tunes are slaves to the alien amusement park until the sequel comes out. 12 Years a Space Slave. Maybe instead of finding Nemo, Nemo finds himself. Divergent, but this time she dies a virgin. Change the ending of any Jack Black movie to a shirtless scene so I feel better about my own man boobs. Soylent Green is very nutritious. Titanic, where she actually never ever lets go of his hands and it turns into a weird indie horror movie. Titanic, don't hurt the iceberg. That was almost English. I changed the ending of any one of your films so that it isn't terrible. Old Yeller comes back to life. And they shoot him again. I always thought it'd be cool if Citizen Kane ended with a bitchin' guitar solo. I don't watch movies because that's against my religion. Voldemort and Harry give in to true feelings and create a different kind of physical connection. Romeo and Juliet. Before Romeo dies, he would lean over Juliet's body and whisper in her ear, "Audible has over 150,000 books." I would change the ending of part 1 of every 2-part movie based off of a book so that it would be part 2. Screw cliffhangers. And finally, I changed the ending to Interstellar so it doesn't suck. It wasn't bad, it's probably just that your underdeveloped mind couldn't comprehend the amount of things going on. It makes sense if you pay attention. Fight, fight, fight! Yesterday, I asked you to describe your sex life with a movie title. Here are your best answers. Flubber, Predator, Despicable Me, Home Alone, Extremely Loud and Incredibly Close, Clueless, Tangled, The Crying Game, Bloodsport, Hot Fuzz, Whiplash, 12 Angry Men, There Will Be Blood, Holes. Are we there yet? Are we done yet? A Series of Unfortunate Events, Need for Speed, Jaws, I Am Legend, The Rescuers, Down Under, Gone in 60 Seconds, Buried, Great Expectations, Big Daddy, While You Were Sleeping, Fast and Furious, Hobo with the Shotgun, Alone in the Dark, She's the man. Many Liam Neeson movies. Taken, Non-Stop, Unknown, 5 Minutes of Heaven, Excalibur, The 40-Year-Old Virgin, obvious one. Wreck-It Ralph, Scream, 127 Hours, Toy Story, Inception, because it's all just in my head. And finally, Birdemic, Shock and Terror. Yesterday, I asked you, what song do you party to? Here are your best answers. My Immortal, In the Arms of an Angel, My Heart Will Go On, Static Noise, Boom Clap Covered by My Thighs, Anaconda but the Kids Bop version, Hurt by Johnny Cash, Vivo, Whatever the Voices Tell Me to Party to. Party? What is a party? The Sound of Children's Playing in the Park. When I hear the Mario theme song, I just completely lose it. Reeking Ball, kind of like Wrecking Ball, but it reeks. Don't Tell 'Em by Bill Cosby. Turn Down for Jesus, my church choir. Spotify ads. Somebody that I used to know, hashtag broke up turned up. The Reigns of Castamere. All by myself. Anime openings. Arms Wide Open by Creed. Spooky Scary Skeletons. Mad World. Any song by Tiny Tim. Sound of Silence. Any song by Hannah Montana. Am I right, 1900s kids? The North Korean National Anthem. Morse Code. Amazing Grace. The Lion King Death Scene. Gimme Pizza by Mary-Kate and Ashley Olsen. Crawling by Linkin Park. And finally, Partying is Unchristian, Jack. Please note the username and the avatar. Yesterday, I asked you, what's your weapon of choice in the zombie apocalypse? Here are your best answers. My thighs, my nudes, my faith, my cringy poems, hurtful words. Jesus is the only weapon you need. A shirt with Danny DeVito's face on it. I would have loved that for my birthday. A gun that shoots out slower friends. A cure, you imbecile. Tell the zombies I'm pregnant and need child support. I'll hit them hard with my fears and emotional insecurities. Brain gun, am I right? My dad, because he sure hits pretty hard. One of those foam Minecraft diamond swords. Holy water. It's like holy water, but seasonal. Hugs, friendship and love. With the sheer amount of white privilege I have, I don't think I need a weapon. Zombie repellent bat spray. The knowledge that zombies aren't real. Try to play along, Aaron. A megaphone, so I can tell the world about how zombie is a derogatory term. Well, that begs the question, what kind of zombies are they? Can you kill them by decapitating them? Because if so, a polearm, sword, glaive, or any weapon with reach. Wow, I'm bored. Fight fire with fire. Some more zombies. My weapon of choice, intellect. The most versatile weapon/tool in the world. You don't forget your fedora. Drown them in my tears. My family and friends. All I need is my monstrous long Johnson to slap those zombies silly. I'd use a gun. Simple as that. Aim and pull the trigger. I just start flirting with them since every person I like eventually runs for the hills. You can make me run to the hills anytime. Yesterday, I asked you what's the best way to tell your crush that you like him or her? Here are your best answers. You don't. I don't have a crush. I prefer Fanta. Show him your wang. Give him a cute nickname like Twinkle Toes. Or Fuckboy in Parcel Tongue at gunpoint. Hey girl, want a pork? Just kidding, I'm Jewish. By placing roses on their grave. I don't want your window to keep us apart anymore. Love is an illusion. Just stare. You got a purty mouth. Watch Wreck-It Ralph with them and whisper in their ear, I'm gonna wreck it. Tell them how they smell different when they are awake. Hey, your boyfriend sure is cool. Yeah, he is. You have a boyfriend? Yes. I'm waiting till marriage to tell my crush. Tell them! Release them from your basement. Get in the van. Be honest with them and admit it to them. Tell them you would rather be friends than lose them if yep, I'm bored. Roses are red. Violets are blue. All I want to know is what that mouth do. Give them your heart. Literally. Did it hurt when you fell from heaven? Cause you're the only 10 I see. Damn it. Did you fall from heaven? Cause it looks like you landed on your face. Roses are red. Violets are blue. Back that ass up, girl. Actually, nah, you're two. Hit him or her over the head with the club. Drag him back to your cave. She will never leave. Unlike Ashley, I don't need love. I have Christ and Netflix. Show him your shrine dedicated to him. Brag, saying I have as many Oscars as Leonardo DiCaprio. Well, you're not wrong. Usually I get a tattoo of their name on my chest and then tell them how close they are to my heart. Aww. Written on a paper airplane thrown from your favorite watching bush. And finally, don't. Love isn't real. It is the need to mate and produce an offspring. You think you love them, but really it's all just science. Okay, Satan. Yesterday, I asked you to write me the loveliest Roses Are Red poem, and here are your best answers. Roses are red, violets are blue. What turns me on? Human Centipede 2. Roses are red, violets are blue. They don't think it be like it is, but it do. Roses are red, violets are blue. I have a gun, get in the van. Roses are red, violets are blue. Roses are red, violets are blue. I'm Liam Neeson, and I will find you. Your face is red, but now it's blue. I guess I should probably stop choking you. Roses are red. Love is bliss. except when the hoe has syphilis. Flowers are colors, love me. Roses are red, violets are blue. Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2. Roses are red, you would look good in a flannel. This series should be on your main channel. I agree. Roses are red, shampoo tastes bad. I hope you don't leave, just like my dad. Roses are gay, violets are gay, poems are gay. This is so gay. Roses are blue, violets are red. Damn, I'm a horrible gardener. Roses are red, violets are blue.
You don't like Christmas, you're probably a Jew.
Roses are green, violets are greener. I think about you when I touch my wiener. Roses are red, you've got good looks. Audible has over 150,000 books. Roses are red, violets are blue. Poems are hard, and I am too. Roses are red, violets are red, everything's red, there's blood everywhere, oh God. Roses are red, I found one by a bridge. Get out of my face, Jack, and check your privilege. And finally, roses are red, fedoras are blue. Eat some Doritos and drink Mountain Dew. Yesterday, I asked you who should replace Jon Stewart when he leaves The Daily Show. Here are your best answers. Who's Jon Stewart? Who's Jon Stewart? Who the fuck is Jon Stewart? What the hell is The Daily Show? Wait, who Jon Stewart? I don't know who Ron Stewart is. Come on, guys. Someone that hasn't heard of The Daily Show and feels they need to express that fact. Oh. Left shark, left shark, left shark. Sam Pepper, Sam Pepper, Sam Pepper. Gilbert Gottfried. Opera? Did you mean Oprah? How about Oprah Winfred? No one can spell Oprah's name. Huncules. The entire cast of High School Musical. Carlos Mencia. Oh, remember him? I would say Sean Bean, but he'd probably die halfway through the first show. I don't watch TV, so I really don't care. Then why comment? Oh, Christopher Walken would be so pleasant to hear on The Daily Show. Jesus, he died for your grins? My dad, so I could see him every night. Jaden Smith, The Wiggles. A mod on Our Atheism. Rey Mysterio Johnson, Bill Nye the Science Guy. As put by the great poet Beyonce, no one, no one, no one. That was Alicia Keys, you uncultured swine. And finally, Tina Fey and Amy Poehler. Oh my God, is that the first good answer on Yiay? We did it, guys. Yesterday, I asked you to give me a good acronym for love. Here are your best answers. Lonely on Valentine's? Eat. Lowering of various expectations. Legs open very easily. Look out, violent ending. Love only vindicates evil. Lonely on Valentine's? Ew. LOVE? Let's obscenely violate each other. Likely over very easily. Look, Obama very evil. Losing our virginity, Aaron. Lots of vague explanations for why my dad left me. Lonely owls, very entertaining. Why they gotta be owls? Love is not real. That's Linner? Close enough. Lies of vile females. The F is silent and invisible. Lather oil very effectively. Leave me alone, Dad. Lol, oops, varted everywhere. Look out, vulva explosions. You only live once. Love stands for nothing, cause if it was real, my parents wouldn't have divorced. Ladies obviously violate everything. Live long, Vladimir Putin. Let's only value each other. And Satan. Lost of valuable energy. Get in the van, kids, please. Lucky or vulgar encounters. Let's ostracize virgins everywhere. Like, only violate everybody. Let's observe vegans eating. Loathe orcs, vote Elrond. And finally, lonely. Oh, very empty. Happy Valentine's Day. Yesterday, I asked you to describe YouTube in 4 words. Here are your best answers. First, not actually a tube. Comedy, creativity, intelligence. Psych! Don't read the comments. Why is that recommended? Skip ad? Yes, please. Great to watch childbirth. Boobs in the thumbnail. Let's plays and screaming. Get a real job. Can't get a real job. Real jobs? No way. Mom, get the camera. 301 views, 10K likes? But what is YouTube? Bottomless pit of horror. Please stop singing covers. Look, it changed again. Money grabbing wannabe celebrities. Look at my pets. How'd I get here? 11-year-old strolling. Scum and villainy galore. Better without you, Jack's Films. So lonely that your only friend is a camera. So close. Waste time? Yes, please. Jump cuts fucking everywhere. Stop the makeup tutorials, but I like those. Loud gamers, British accents. One fucked up place. People reusing old jokes. Oh wait, that's just the Yiay comments section. Vloggers make Satan happy. Such good social experiments. Just wait until marriage. And finally, please stop talking, mate. Yesterday, I asked you what is the meanest insult you can think of that doesn't have curse words. Here are your best answers. If I were to insult you, it would be animal abuse. Everyone who ever loved you was wrong. Shut up, you'll never be the man your mother is. If you were any more inbred, you'd be a sandwich. Whoever told you to be yourself couldn't have given you worse advice. My dad hits harder than you. I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed. You are the human equivalency of Internet Explorer. You make blind kids cry. That's fucked up. Why don't you slip into something more comfortable? Like a coma. You look like broccoli. I don't like broccoli. The best insult is, who is this clown? Because 1, you're calling them a clown, and 2, you're saying they're not even a well-known clown. 2 wrongs don't make a right. Take your parents, for example. You remind me of myself. You are about as edgy as a tangerine. Even Sam Pepper wouldn't grab your butt. I don't speak emoji, but I'm sure this is really devastating. Your breath smells a lot like ugly. Dadless. I get real flaccid when I'm around you. You remind me of the newest Tim Burton film. I hope you step in a puddle with socks on. Hi. No, not you. Your genitals are far too large, sir. You're like the first slice of bread in the bag. Everybody touches you, but nobody wants you. Even James Blunt thinks you're ugly. You're as useless as a white crayon. You're as useful as Anne Frank's drum set. And finally, I hope you outlast your relatives. Messed up. Yesterday, I asked you where's the best place to hide the body. Here are your best answers. Inside another body, I would just wear it. Page 2 of Google search results in the iTunes terms and conditions. Hide it between the 3 chins of an American. Hide it in a Brit's cup of tea. Fuck yes, a stereo fight. Hide it anywhere after the skip ad button on the watch later section of YouTube. Yeah, does anyone ever use that? In the Yiay comments, it'll probably just get, whoop, there it goes. Ask Siri, she'll know. Where can I hide the body?
What, again?
Well played, Siri. You a cop? In Freddy, Five Nights at Freddy's. Or in me, Jack's Film's forehead. Fuck you, man. You could hide it in my self-esteem. Oh wait, I have none.
I'd hide something in you.
Arby's, because no one goes there.
I'd hide something in you.
Oh, we got a jokester. I don't know, ask my dad. Don't kill in the first place. Okay, way to play along.
May I obey?
Narnia, Blockbuster, Stephen Hawking's home gym. It's messed up. I've got a space in my bed if you need it. Thank you. Why dump a body when you can recycle it? Would you guys mind giving me some honest feedback on my— oh, sorry, I don't know how that got in there. Same place I hid your mum. Put it where you found it and blame your dog. Worked for me. The hole where your heart should be? What are you talking about? Don't they respawn? It was a prank, okay? The YouTube sub boxes. That's topical and relevant. And finally, wow, how irresponsible. I come from a house with good people with some kind of moral ethics. We don't hide the body, we just own up to it. Seems like you need Jesus. We all do, ZHA Shadow. We all do. Yesterday, I asked you, what song do you make love to? Here are your very sexy answers. Benny Hill theme, Tears on My Pillow, Mozart's Requiem, any 12-second song, any live music albums for an occasional applause. Royalty-free music so that I don't get a copyright strike on RedTube. Smart thinking. Uptown Funk. Don't believe me? Just watch. You got a friend in me. It won't be long. If I were a boy, I'll make a man out of you. The Game of Thrones theme song. But that's only when me and my sister do it. Hakuna Matata. Hakuna Matata. Ave Maria. Happy birthday? I don't make love to music, I make love to people. Jesus take the wheel. Silent Night. The song that plays after you get the flagpole in Mario. The ticking of my grandfather clock. I use the watch later lol. Wait, what are you talking about? On the watch later section of YouTube. Yeah, does anyone ever use that? Oh, okay, yeah, well that was rhetorical, so I didn't really care. I'm waiting till marriage to listen to music. Twist and Shout seems to work for my parents. How do you know that? The Tears of My Lover. The Void. Hey, Macarena. The 50 Shades of Greg soundtrack. Whichever one gets them to my ice cream truck the quickest. I'm too young to have music. I listen to sex by myself. I'm socially awkward. Therefore, Big Girls Don't Cry. Now that's what I call Music 69. The Cosby Show theme song. Too soon. And finally, I don't make love to music because self-gratification is nothing to sing about. Oh. Yesterday, I asked you, why does Kanye love Kanye so much? Here are your best answers. Kanye West knows Kanye best. Cause how Kanye not? Kanye is all Kanye has left after the war. Sorry, Jack, I refuse to answer. Cool. Because Kanye is Illuminati. Kanye loves Illuminati. Because Kanye is an anagram of Kanye. Can't you blame him? Can't you figure it out by yourself? Because he can't yet deny it. I'm so lonely. I don't know, sounds like he needs juzzes. Kanye has his own religion, aka Kanyeism, in which Kanye is his own god. So Kanye has to worship himself or he'll go to Kanye hell. That makes a lot of sense. Kanye loves Kanye because he knows all his secrets. Because Kenya was already taken. Because he's happy that he's not you. Kanye, stop talking about Kanye. No, that's what the episode's about. Deal with it.
Who's Kanye?
I think he loves himself because he was able to name his child Northwest. No matter how many people make fun of that child's name, we all know they're going straight to the top. And slightly to the left.
Because Kanye likes American boys, and he is American. Good one.
Because of the Illuminati. Did Kanye give you permission to ask this question? Because I don't think he did. Because Kanye only dates people from his own bloodline. Because IGN rates Kanye 8 out of 8, too much Kanye. Because he respects the artistry. Because Kanye is the only person like Kanye. And finally, this one's my favorite, because everybody should love themselves as much as Kanye loves Kanye. Very deep. Yesterday, I asked you to help me write a song. I would provide the music, and you would provide the lyrics. Let's see if it worked. Let's start it off, 1, 3, 2. I get them bitches in Malibu. Sure you do. I'm fresher than you, no need to be rude. Don't check your privilege, yo, should've used more lube. I don't like songs, it's snowing on Mount Fuji. I don't know what to do, I'm coming for that booty. Grandpa, stop touching me, your lips are like gravy. Jack makes us write his songs cause he lazy. No, Dad, I told you I'm not gay. Shut up, Mom, cause it's not a phase. What do? I don't get it, does this count? ALMAO, when in doubt, pull it out. Don't be upsetty, have some spaghetti. It's dangerous to go alone, take this, my body is ready. I only watch your videos while I'm high. Songs are hard, but so am I. But if you wanted honesty, that's all you had to say. For the love of God, please stop saying babe. Baby, don't hurt me, I'm freezing, can it hurry? 2/3 of the world's eggplants are produced in New Jersey. Get in the van, Joe, where did my dad go? Please don't include me in your video. Obama is my daddy, and don't even touch me. I wish my dad would hug me. Kermit the Frog likes to eat bologna. Whoa, stop oppressing me, I'm lonely. Stop all the videos and cut off the Wi-Fi. Life is insignificant. In the end, we all die. Yesterday, I asked you who would you thank in your acceptance speech. Here are your best answers. I would thank the guy who handed it to me. I'd like to thank Pornhub for getting me through the hard times. I'd like to thank my neck for always keeping my head up. I would like to thank everyone for voting for me. That's how Oscars work, right? I wouldn't thank anybody, cause nothing is real. Preach that shit. I'd like to thank North Korea for not bombing us. Yet. I'd like to thank all the people trying to be funny in the comments. Buddy, that's gonna take a while. I'd thank my right hand, because he's always there for me. God, I'm lonely. I would like to thank not only my mom and dad, but my parents. I would like to thank Sidewalks for keeping me off the streets. I would thank Jackscap, the only successful Jack on YouTube. Not true. There's also Jacksepticeye. I would like to thank Obama. Thanks, Obama.
Yo, mama.
For creating you that inspired me to be successful. Thank you. I'd like to thank my HIV for always staying positive. All the unborn babies for not reaching the egg first. I would like to thank my savior, Jesus. He's my gardener and he called 911 when the house caught on fire. I would thank my boyfriend. He doesn't exist yet, but when he does, I would thank my dead paralyzed dog hoodie. I love wearing my hoodie. I would thank you, Jax Films, for letting me know that if I fail in everything in my life, I can still be a YouTuber. I would thank The Thug Life because it chose me. And finally, I would thank Jax Films for showing me gays are actually pretty cool. Well played. Yesterday, I asked you what is your biggest fear? Here are your best answers. Racists and blacks. My biggest fear is that Jesus won't take the wheel. Here's a big fear, here's an even bigger fear, and here's a really long fear. My biggest fear is someone reading my browser history. Dying alone. I'm scared I'll turn out gay, but not fabulous. Coney, because did we even find him? I don't think we did. I'm homophobic. A severe fear of houses. My absolute worst fear is autocorrect. I fear being murdered while writing a Oh. Rest in peace, Marcos. Ebola jokes resurfacing in 2015. Getting lost. Inaudible. Turning off the lights at a sleepover and walking into all my black friends. Gay joke, 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 gay joke. If you want to make a gay joke at my expense, it's totally fine. Just in moderation, dicks. 3 missed calls from my mom. My biggest fear is that you'll retire. Aw. Then come back. Aw. My biggest fears are bridges, britches, and bitches. My biggest fear is that they'll find out about last summer. Fears for the week, with week being spelled like the unit of time. My biggest fear is getting shot while fencing. Your moom. Sharks, because they consume even if the seal is broken. That one day Kanye will stop loving Kanye. My biggest fear is to go black, because once you go black, you never go back. Being seen watching your videos. My biggest fear is that I won't do anything with my life, and I'll look back, all old and crusty, and die of regret. Okay, Olivia, relax. This is a comedy show. And finally, I'm afraid of getting wrapped. Yesterday, I asked you what turns you on. Here are your best answers. My teacher. I'm homeschooled. Fast Wi-Fi, unprotected Wi-Fi. The first bite of a really good burrito. Most foods. I'm like a Nintendo DS. Kids turn me on. When the guy at Starbucks spells my name wrong. John Travolta grabbing my chin. Financial security. Anything I can fit my fist in. Just the sight of you. Tube. Do animated chicks count? No. I think shoulders are so sexy. Too bad my school banned them. Anyone with a pulse. Sorry, without. Political debates at family dinners. Yesterday's thumbnail. Yeah, I don't blame you. Fedoras, justice, everything. Hot girls in revealing clothes? That's disgusting. Guys who argue about video games on the internet, that's better. Way too many of you made bad jokes about power buttons turning people on. Bad jokes about power buttons turning people on. Hunks, trunks, and monks, socks and crocs, when someone twiddles my diddle, I don't get aroused. I'm waiting till marriage. I'm turned on by YouTube sorta celebrities quoting me in their videos. Greek mythology. Medusa makes me hard as stone. Your girlfriend? You motherfuck! Klondike, you motherfuck! When girls use Bing instead of Google. More like what doesn't turn me on up top, when they run. And finally, when your videos end. Yesterday, I asked you what would your last words be. Here are your best answers. I told you I was sick. Literally dying. GG, well played. Don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe. End quote. I died as I lived. On YouTube. It's just a prank, bro. Why didn't I click away from the video when I still had the chance? Shrek jokes aren't funny. I got wrecked. LMFAO. Mom, get the camera. Tell my wife I love her, sister. Respawning in 5. Time to check my privilege. In hell. Oopsie daisy. Cool. No comment. Here's 3 delete my browser history jokes in a row. I'm immortal. I don't get to have last words. You racist. What do you want me to say? I'm dying. I could have gone better. What's the Wi-Fi password in heaven? I done goofed. To tell my wife and children I love them and they were the best family I could ever have. Aw. Fuck all of you. Last words are for nerds! Love you, bae. My last words would be I do. Because I'm waiting till marriage. Well done. Thanks, Obama. Was I ever featured on Yiay? No, the milk only expires in 1965. It's no big deal. And finally, his final words. Because then people would say his final words were his final words. Literally. Yesterday, I asked you to tell me the meaning of life in 4 words. Here are your best answers. It's an okay cereal. The thing before death? To find your bae. To love your bae. Don't know, I'm 7. Like, comment, and subscribe. Don't die too soon. Live, love, laugh, arson. Fuck, this is hard. I know, right? Ask Siri, she'll know. What's the meaning of life?
All evidence to date suggests it's chocolate.
Good one, Siri. Get paid, laid, Gatorade. Hey! Oh! Hey! Fuck bitches, get money. Get bitches, fuck money. Which one do I believe? Running from your sins. Brainwashing, using, abusing, blaming. Hey James, you wanna talk about something, buddy? Maybe life has more meaning than what can be expressed in 4 words. Hey, way to play along, Kelly. Really fucking sick memes. Everyone should just pork. Worst Monty Python film. Ooh. Speed round. Optimism versus pessimism. Go! Be happy and love. We're all dying slowly. Living in fullness every day. There is no meaning. Happiness, accomplishment, helping others. Doesn't matter, we die. Keep on keeping on. I die every day. Life is for everyone. Living isn't for everybody. To contribute to society, you'll inevitably embrace oblivion. To fulfill your dreams, tears. Nothing but tears. To love one another. Nearing death every day. It doesn't get better. Notice how this one can be used both positively and negatively. It doesn't get better than this, or it doesn't get better. The meaning of life in 4 words. Nope. Bros, hoes, camel toes. Monies, honeys, and bunnies. Life's great, mate, 8 out of 8. Twerking, jerking, jerky, turkey. Life, you suck, unsubscribed. Try Googling it, Jack. Okay, Google. What is the meaning of life?
According to
Wikipedia, the meaning of life is in the philosophical and religious conceptions of existence.
Cool. All hail Lord Satan. And finally, the meaning of life is being happy. If you're happy, it's worth living. Okay, Ruben, but that's like way more than 4 words. I'm gonna have to throw that in the trash. Yesterday, I asked you if you could time travel, where would you go and what would you do? Here are your best answers. I go back in time to where people didn't argue over the colors of a dress. I would ask Anne Frank if she was a believer. Help Hitler get into art school. I'd push 7th grade me into a locker. I would go to a time before Tumblr. Any time before Tumblr. I wouldn't go at all because time travel could have serious implications on the present and future. Way to play along, man. I would prevent world hunger by killing Adam and Eve. I would go to your house. You don't have to time travel to do that. I mean, please don't, but Mr. and Mrs. Bieber, I know you don't know me and I'm in your house, but please wear this condom. Shoot Cleopatra and f*** Hitler. I'd go back 2 minutes and not click on this video. I would travel back 3 minutes ago and unsee your video 2 minutes ago so I wouldn't have to watch this video. Okay, Jesus Christ, guys. I would stop Jack from making any videos, stopping you from making YouTube videos. I would travel back in time to kill Jack so I wouldn't make videos. Love you too. I would travel back in time and liking stuff before it was cool. I would travel to the past before I was born when the world was a better place. You okay there, buddy? I would travel to 2005 and rate 5 stars. I would go see who built Stonehenge and the pyramids. People. I would go back in time to tell Hitler to kill himself. Did it work? Go to 1773 and be really glad I'm white. To the age when man first crawled out of the deep. To tell him to go back, it's all a trap, just go back. I'd go back in time to go to the start of time to see who was right, creationists or scientists. Joe, you don't need a time machine to do that. The Bible's very clear. Time travel to Kim's sex tape room. Wait a sec, I can just watch it. Never mind, IDK. About 7 years ago, so I could tell my parents to divorce sooner so their son wouldn't be as damaged. Holy hell. Force Abraham Lincoln to say, you can't believe everything you see on the internet. Very nice. I would finish what Hitler started. It's such a shame to leave his paintings unfinished like that. I'd go to the past and kill the person who made the word moist. 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 Delete your comment, you idiot. I would go back in time 1 minute to tell myself to delete my comment. Go back in time to make Hitler feel better and to stop him from committing suicide. We just needed to understand him. I really want to make a cartoon about that. And finally, I'd go back to 001. Yesterday, I asked you if you could time travel, where would you go? Yesterday, I asked you to give me your most devastating yo mama jokes. And here are your best answers. Yo mama was also my mama. Hello, brother. Yo mama's so ugly that my dad left. Yo mama's the reason you have trust issues. Yo mama is alive. Lucky. Yo mama's so fat, she's almost as large as me. Send help.
Why they gotta be mamas?
Yo mama's so fat that I want to marry her and take you in as my own. I'm into that. What mother? Yo mama's so fat. Goodbye. Me trying to make a yo mama joke. Yo mama's so fat.
I have 2 dads. Doesn't really work. Yo mama, why hasn't dad come home from the store?
Yo mama is the reason you will struggle with intimacy for the rest of your life. Sigmund Freud. Yo mama is a wonderful person. You take after your dad, don't you?
Yo mama's so ugly, she learned to accept herself and got more confidence. Yo mama is yo mama, 'cause you're her son and she your mama.
My mama's so awesome that I don't need a dad. I really don't. I would never insult a mother. Unsubscribe. Yo mama's so stupid, she decided to keep you. That one's evil. Yo mama's so fat, she almost as fat as my mom. Yo mama. Wait, Dad, is that you? Your mother is in a decent paying job and a stable relationship.
Psych! Yo mama isn't yo ma.
Your mama's like a 6.
Yo mama's so ugly that she needed an education. Yup.
Yo mama's so ugly that I won't even make a joke on her. And finally, this is a long one, but bear with me. Yo mama jokes are stupid and extremely unfunny for the obvious reason that it is always the same jokes. Much like memes, yo mama jokes always have the same or similar punchlines that would usually only make children laugh. There is nothing wrong with this, but I find them unfunny and pointless.
Just like your mama.
Yesterday, I asked you if you only had 1 day left to live, what would you do? Here are your best answers. Men. Cry. Heroin. Not much. Celebrate. Something illegal and edgy. IDK, good thing I got hella years left. I don't have a life, so this doesn't apply to me. I would go to the gym. Hashtag no days off. I would find a cure or stop myself from dying, duh. Brandon, those are against the rules and you are disqualified forever. Yo mama is, oh wait, wrong video. Start a diet and stick with it. Kiss the girl I like. Hey, buddy, don't wait until the end of your life to do it. Do it today. And then film it. I would be having sex with Jack's wife. I don't have a wife, but knock yourself out. Kill myself. If I had one day left to live, I'd message 10 people on Facebook saying that if they don't forward the message to 10 other people, I would die tomorrow. Good one. Read every terms of service that I've agreed. I'd get a profile picture. Good, you're in dire need of one. Buy a pack of lifesavers. Pray I don't get my period. I would go up to my mother and be like, literally dying right now, and die before she can correct me. Figure out why I only have one day to live. Get married and swear to my life that I will love her forever. I think you would worry so much about what to do that you would end up doing nothing. Watch porn and not clear my browsing history. Watch 24 hours of 24. And finally, I would fly to Antarctica. Due to the Earth's ecliptic plane, there are parts of Antarctica where the sun does not set for 186 days. This creates one 4,000-hour day. This is known as polar night. Google it. Boy, you must be fun at parties. Boy, you must be fun at parties. Oh! Yesterday, I asked you what song do you want to be played at your funeral? Here are your best answers. Stairway to Heaven, Highway to Hell, Stairway to Heaven, then Highway to Hell. I Will Survive, Ding Dong the Witch is Dead, Staying Alive, which is what I couldn't do. Yes, thank you, Dan, we get the irony. How could I choose a song if I was dead, idiot? What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. Oh wait. The Thong Song, Dude Looks Like a Lady. Super Mario 64 ending theme, that is a surprisingly poignant song. I Don't Funeral. Another One Bites the Dust, It's Raining Men. Shots. Bye Bye Bye, Uptown Funk for the funkiest funkalicious funkneural. Dumb Ways to Die. I would play a Kanye song. Just because I'm dead doesn't mean I can't continue to respect the artistry. Thanks for the memories. Justin Bieber, Baby. That way nobody will attend my funeral, therefore it will not happen, and so I cannot die. Flawless logic. I tried so hard and got so far. Definitely one of your songs, Jack. I want my funeral to be enjoyable. Thank you. Definitely not. Aw. I wouldn't want a song, it's disrespectful. Glad you came. I would play Here Comes the Bride. Because I'm waiting till marriage. Spooky Scary Skeletons, the sad air horns. And finally, you need people that love you to have a funeral. Good Lord. Yesterday, I asked you if you were president of the United States, what would your first order of business be? Here are your best answers. Nuke the countries we owe debt to. Legalize fun. I'd sell the country and buy a better one. Whoops, no more water in America. Just Gatorade. Outlaw gay marriage. Sorry, all marriage. Everyone gets an N-word pass. Update my Facebook status. Go to Disney Channel's webpage without my parents' permission. Make cats edible. They already are, buddy. Trust me. End the world peace effort. I would bang up a past president's car so his car could have a present dent. Lower the age of consent to 12. Make a dinosaur alive, and then kill him again. Free porn? Buddy, have you ever been on the internet? It is very free. I would rename Monday to Fun Day. Make Monday Pun Day. Drop a third nuke on Japan. 3 strikes and you're out. I would ban Americans. Build taller schools to promote higher education. Make it so you have to wait until marriage to have sex. It's my kind of guy. Has the I would make Jack my first lady joke already been made? No, but I accept. Make a White History Month. It already exists. It's called April. Doesn't matter. It will never happen. Why waste my time thinking that all last movies in a series must be split into 2 parts? Oh wait. Make babies illegal. No smoking babies, no having babies. Legalize gay marijuana. And finally, I can't just do something. I would need to go through Congress. We have checks and balances for a reason. Hey Hunter, it's a fucking game. Yesterday, I asked you what are some top 10 lists you would like to see. Here are your best answers. Top 10 races, top 10 world wars, top 10 ways to pray the gay away, top 10 stories of a building, top 10 sins, top 10 laugh tracks, top 10 sexual orientations, top 10 coolest fedoras, top 10 YouTubers who could beat Jack in a round of hardcore fisticuffs. Yeah, name one. Another guy. Top 10 sexiest ISIS members. Top 10 letters in the name Jack's films. Top 10 inanimate things I fucked. Top 10 lies my dad told me. Number 10, he would come back. Top 10 porn positions. Oh, it's so cute. You call them porn positions. Top 10 continents. Top 10 snuff films. Top 10 bottom 10 answers. Top 10 reasons people watch top 10 videos. Top 10 boobs. Number 10, man boobs. Top 10 faces of Kristen Stewart. Top 10 whitest Republicans. Top 10 times my sexual advances have been rejected. Top 10 thumbnails. I actually want to do this one. Top 10 Ben 10s. Top 10 top 5 lists of 2005 to 2010. Top 10 BBC Sherlock episodes. Top 10 most fuckable Teletubbies. There's only 4, bud. Then some of them will make the list more times than others. Top 10 reasons it's not a phase, Dad. Top 10 list jokes from this video. And finally, top 11 rebels. Yesterday, although it wasn't really yesterday, was it? I asked you if you had 100 million Twitter followers, what would you tweet? Here are your best answers. Hi. So who's up for an orgy, huh? A Vine version of the video from The Ring. Lovely weather outside. Follow for follow, nudes for nudes. Hashtag twooping. Is twooping what I think it is? Let me check online. Yep, just saw an Urban Dictionary. That is exactly what it sounds like. Thanks, guys. I would purchase tons of stock in something, then tell them all to buy that thing. Brilliant. Amateur interracial. Sick 'em on anyone who dares to give me constructive criticism. Some people already do that. Thanks. I would tweet that I'm looking for a girlfriend. With 100 million followers, surely one will take me, right? Meet up at White House. Time to rate it. Have you ever realized how weird hands are? Like, what? I don't believe in marriage. I'm waiting till Twitter. New spin on an old classic. Send out a "Have you seen this man?" with a picture of my dad. Follow me on MySpace. I'd make my tweet so awesome that I will enlighten my followers' minds and make the world a better place. Fist me, daddy. Pictures of my food. Have all the fangirls protect me, no matter what illegal things I do. And finally, why are you following me? It's creepy. Yesterday, I asked you to describe the Apple Watch in 4 words. Here are your best answers. A waste of time. A wrist of time. Judges? Yeah, sorry. Robot jewelry. Cool. It's useful, we swear. Hard to watch porn, but possible. $10,000. Not good for porn. New version next year. Doesn't bring Steve back. Wouldn't watch porn on. It doesn't deserve 4 words. So you give it 5? Here's your fucking heartbeat. Just smaller dick pics. It can't tell time. I can't tell time. Damn it, finger's too big. Out of battery again. Charge it every day. Apple Watch S coming. You should parody this. Well, I already did, but I think I kind of want to do another one. Steve would be sad. Sundials were cooler. I prefer the hourglass. Dumb flower drawing square. Why? Best with Google Glass? Apples are not watches. And finally, you'll buy it anyway. That last one really makes you think, doesn't it? Yesterday, I asked you if God is real, what would you say to him? Here are your best answers. Why did you allow Bay to happen? God, are there actually hot singles in my area? What was it like meeting Jim Carrey? I like your beard. Can I touch your beard? Bring Armageddon already. I would ask why he wasted his time on me. God, can you even? Do you ever say, oh my God? Hey, congratulations on boobs. 2 thumbs way up. Selfie? Why haven't you answered my phone calls? Well? Hey buddy, what's your religion? Follow for follow? Which letter is the silent letter in sent? I can't talk to God. I'm waiting till Sunday. God isn't real. Y'all need Jesus. Why did you make our genitalia external? That's a good question. If you created the sun on the 4th day, how had 4 days passed? What does Jesus get for Christmas? How many mates could a great mate date if a great mate could date mates? Sorry. Could you make a rock so big even you couldn't lift it? Why insects? Hi, can I interest you in the Church of Latter-day Saints? Post a picture of us together with the caption, your move, atheists. Add my gamer tag. LegitBoy69. Why would I talk to myself? And finally, why would you bring us into a world that is so full of hatred? And why would you create the forms of cancer? It seems really out of order to me. Because he saw you. Yesterday, I asked you what video game describes your sex life. Here are your best answers. World of Goo. Super Meat Boy. Half-Minute Hero. Farm Simulator. Goat Simulator. Worms. Fallout. Then fall back in. Tomb Raider. Corpse Party. What is wrong with you? Dead or alive? It doesn't matter. God of War. Because it's all just blood. The Impossible Game. Faster Than Light. Any game based on QuickTime events. Tetris. The eternal wait for that perfect one that just will not show up. And when it does, we've settled for a bent one. The Suffering. Half-Life 3, not happening. Half-Life 3, it doesn't exist. Half-Life 3, because it doesn't exist. Half-Life 3, because it doesn't exist. Yep, we get it, ShamWow guy. Yep. Alone in the Dark. Martin Luther King, I didn't know you were a gamer. Quap. Skyrim, because it's single player. And you have to pay for multiplayer. Outlast. God Hand. Portal, because if you enter the wrong hole, you can mess up everything. The Walking Dead, Season 1. Always ends with sadness. League of Legends? I'm not describing. I just play League of Legends a lot. I don't have a sex life. I'm 12, so I guess Uncharted? Amnesia. The Force Unleashed. Nintendogs. Need for Speed. Metal Gear Solid 3. Snake Eater. And finally, Brothers, A Tale of Two Sons. That is fucked up. The other day, I asked you what movie deserves a sequel, and what would its title be? Here are your best answers. Die Hard 6, literally dying. Fight Club 2, learning to love. Happy Feet 3, the happening, the better, the worse, and the uglier. Les Miserables 2, still miserable. The Hobbit 4, an unexpected reboot. Toy Story 4, starring Andy's mom and her toys, coincidentally also called Woody and Buzz. The Social Network 2, Tumblr. The Purge 3, are we still scary? Her 2. Can we use gender neutral pronouns, please? Pulp Fiction 2, Pulp Free. There Will Be Blood 2, There's Blood. Passive Aggressiveness of the Titans? Taken 4, you can just keep her. Divergent 2, Hunger Games Edition. Oh, never mind, same thing. Fight Club 2, you can talk about it. Inception 2, Conception. We have to go deeper. Nom Buddies, a family movie where the Air Buddies get sent to fight in Vietnam. Rated R. Rise of the Dawn of the Start of the Planet of the Apes Origins, the beginning. American Sniper 2, American Quickscoper. Annie 3, this time she's Asian. Titanic 2, just for Leo's Oscar. Lion King 4, Hunting Season. Titanic 2, Cruise Control. World War II and Color 2, World War II 3D. Star Wars 7, The Force Awakens. Star Wars 8, The Force presses the snooze button. Star Wars 9, The Force is late for work. And finally, really overused and bad joke 2, The Baddening. Yesterday, I asked you what, I forgot the question. Yesterday, I asked you what's the first thing you do when you wake up in the morning? Here are your best answers. Disappoint my parents. Read the obituaries. Turn my swag on. Take a nap. Men. Check if my hooker is still alive. Never mind. Hit that snooze like an unwanted child. I go to my real job, unlike some people. Why wake up when you can eternally sleep? Brush my teeth with a bottle of Jack Douglas. Try to break out of the chains. Regret it. See how many new cat scratches I have. Don't. Fight off the rapture so that the rest of humanity can live another day. Check if the nightmares were real. I don't wake up. I'm waiting till enlightenment. Wash off the blood from the previous night's kill. Ask the man in the bed next to me what his name is. It's a horror joke. Begin second sleep. You can't wake up if you never go to sleep. Hail Satan. Cry internally, cry externally, cry eternally. Thank God that I did. Wish that the rest of the world would wake up. The Illuminati is here. More like what don't I do up top. Decide what to do with the man in the cage. When I wake up, well, I know I'm gonna be the man that wakes up next to you. Hug my girlfriend and say I love you. Pillow. I hug my pillow. 7 a.m. Waking up in the morning, I have to be fresh and go downstairs. Then I'll get my bowl. We get it. We all get it. Check if the top is still spinning. Cry, because I'll have to face another day. Wring out my pajamas, because I live in Florida. I start off my day with an early morning run, have a nice shower, followed by a nutritious breakfast. Then hop on Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 with my sick clan of fucking wreck and get mad trick shots, 420 blaze it. And finally, I lay in bed for another hour, unable to move, dreading having to face another day of my petty existence, going through the motions set out by society, never making a significant mark on the world. You okay there, buddy? So yesterday, I asked you if we could make every comment the same. And the answer is no, of course not. That's fucking dumb. Here's what happened. In the last 24 hours, I got over 50,000 comments from the previous video. So I spent a good portion of the day scouring over these comments, trying to find some semblance of a trend or common thread, and eventually I found one. At first. Many of you started the same trend and hopped on that little bandwagon for a while, and it was great. And then it went to shit. I started getting comments like, not the same, #rebel. The same, but not the same. Difference is futile, you will be a-samulated. Well, they gotta be comments. No, I will not be oppressed again, #feminist. Nah. And then someone commented, this will never work, and some people try to hop on that little thread. And then you had your comments whose range went from confused to just plain mean. We failed, men. We failed. Well, at least we tried. No, you didn't, Ryan Trotier. You barely tried. You had one job. One fucking job. But then, a little later in the day, there was a new trend. #SameMovement2015. And this started to spread like wildfire. This was way better than the same trend. But, much like everything else that is beautiful, the internet killed it. #MameSuvement. SameMovement. Don't tell me what to do. No, fuck you, Jack. Fuck you and your conformity. #SameMovement. How do I make the hashtag go all fancy and blue? Just believe. And I think this comment sums it up best. Well, at least now we know how the Jax Films community feels about cooperation. Well said, Clone Marine Yakov. Well said. Yesterday, I asked you what makes a man a man. Here are your best answers. Let me button that back up. Not letting girls into his treehouse. Many, many meats. Wage gap. You have to eat a man to become a man. More like what makes a woman, am I right? No. A true man is someone with a lot of manpower, duh. Double chin. You have to fuck a man to become a man. Google it. Okay, Google. What makes a man a man? I did not get an answer, but I did get 11 things that instantly make a man hot from Huffington Post. Close enough. Men aren't real, y'all need Jesus. You become a man when you put over 100 hours into a video game. Truly believing in oneself. Leaving your son at his 6th birthday when he actually takes care of his child. You guys want to talk? I don't know. Watch Mulan? Wait, what does that have to do with anything? You must be swift as the coursing river.
Be a man.
With all the force of a great typhoon.
Be a man.
Mustache that looks like pubes. Oh, me. I did that. Jack, are you asking this so you can get advice? Maybe. You're a true man if you're a strong, independent black woman that don't need no man. Getting your comment in Yiay. You're a man now. 2 dads. No women allowed in my life. He's gotta have a steady, deep voice. Sorry, Jack. The color of his sandals. A man is a man when he drives home from McDonald's without eating any fries. Millennia-old oppressive gender norms do. Also, all the force of a great typhoon. Selflessness. The ability to put others before himself. Boring. You're not a man until a Tumblr feminist accuses you of something oppressive, like manspreading. Having a good profile picture. Says the guy with Gangnam Style. Getting a Taylor Swift song written about him. Being hit in the nuts and not crying. So I guess men don't exist, whoops. A woman. Think about that! And finally, here's the most comprehensive answer. In terms of sex, a Y chromosome. In terms of gender, identifying as male. In terms of attractiveness, muscle build and symmetrical features. In terms of social expectations, providing for loved ones and striving for monetary success. In terms of behavior, assertive demeanor and macho personality. In terms of this question, anyone who is not Jack's films. Good one. Yesterday, I asked you to make me cringe in 4 words. Here are your best answers. You taste like grandma. I write Sonic fan fiction. Human centipede with family. Hey, let's debate about religion. YOLO, twerk, bae, literally. Moist. How do you Reddit? It's technically not porn. Friend request from grandma. International Furry Convention 2015. Anyone up for nudes? Also share on Google+. I'm a meninist Brody. They're never too old. I do fedora tricks. Ray Will.I.am Johnson. So many of you guys asked me what cringe means, and I don't know if it's part of the joke or loving that U2 album. Learning Japanese from anime. I believe in creationism. This should work, Jack. Yep, that'll do it. The Twilight Saga. Reboot. A Twilight Sparkle body pillow. Scrubbing under the folds. Wanna chat using MySpace? I'm kawaii desunya. Ugh. It's a prank, bro. Is this cringeworthy? Yes, it is. I collect mini fedoras. Just dip the tip. Hitler wasn't that bad. Sam Pepper at VidCon. And finally, Zelda's the green guy? Yesterday, I asked you to fill in the blank. I love you more than blank. Here are your best answers. I love you more than Sean Bean loves dying. I love you more than Sonic loves to go fast. I love you more than Apple loves money.
Psych, I don't love nobody.
I love you more than Tumblr loves Super Hulock. I love you more than Billy Mays loved OxyClean. Too soon.
I love you more than your mama.
I love you more than Jack's films. So not that much. I love you more than the internet loved Left Shark for like a week after the Super Bowl. I love you more than Satan. Santana. I love you more than the amount of stars you can see right now. Aw. For me, it's morning. Aw. I love you more than the stars I can see in the night sky. Aw. I'm blind. Aw. I love you more than yesterday's thumbnail. Ooh, that's saying a lot because that was a good thumbnail. I love you more than my last victim. I love you more than I hate loving hating you. I love you more than an old guy loves his KFC? Is that like an acknowledged stereotype? Old people loving KFC? I've never heard of that one.
Don't do it. He's trying to make us compliment him.
You're on to me, Marvin. I love you more than correcting people when they use than and then wrong. I love you more than thinking about the sweet release of death. Psych. I can't love. I'm waiting till divorce. Explosions. Oh, it's Michael Bay. Wow. I love you more than your subscribers love making gay jokes about you. Lies. I love you more than me. What is love?
I love you more than that hobo over there. Why we gotta fill it in? I don't love people, people love me.
I love you more than Christians love cardigans. Such a specific stereotype. I love you more than I hate you. Wait, I love you more than fedoras. I didn't know Hitler loved fedoras. Makes sense. I love you more than Jamie Lannister loves his sister. Ugh. I love you more than Robert Pattinson hates Twilight. I love you more than Nicolas Cage loves the Declaration of Independence. And finally, I love you more than Zayn loves One Direction. Whoops, scratch that. Yesterday, I asked you who should replace Zayn in One Direction. Here are your best answers. Kanye West, because there's only one direction, West. Hey, that one's actually pretty clever. I love counting how many people copied the Kanye West joke. Wait, who else copied the oh my goodness, everyone. Gilbert Gottfried. My tears. The plague. The Pope, cause y'all need Jesus. Yoko Ono. iCarly from iCarly. Jaden Smith, so they can have the best tweets. Oh my god, can you imagine? We are all moving in one direction if you think about it. Jack, because then nobody would care about One Direction anymore. Jack's film, so he'll have a real job. Jack's film, so I have another reason to hate One Direction. Definitely you, Jack, you fit in with the whole gay vibe. You're gay just like them. That last one wasn't even clever. Paul McCartney, them 1D boys will help his career take off. Literally Me by Bob Saget. The Red Eminem. Well, he always was the sassiest of the CGI M&Ms. Justin Timberlake. He'll quit the band anyway. That little piece of suit, Justin Bieber. Tom Hanks says he is pretty experienced after being in one music video. I love you more than, whoops, wrong video. Barack Obama. Lucifer. I've heard that he sings like an angel. Very nice. We need someone who can match Zayn's musical talent. Like maybe a deaf person. Get wrecked. Liam Neeson for them low notes. Anthony and Ian from Amish. Who is he, the drummer or the bassist? Literally anyone who has an accent and has decent hair. Danny DeVito. Adolf Hitler. The Illuminati will find someone who suits the position. They always do. Who is Zayn? Sorry, I actually have a life. This emoji, and then just a bunch of computer code because my computer couldn't handle it. And finally, no one should replace Zayn because that would just be wrong to the fandom. Zayn has been with 1D for a very long time and some people just couldn't see him as someone else. He made the decision to leave and everyone else accepted that. Well, thanks for playing along. Yesterday, I asked you if you were a pro wrestler, what would your wrestler name be and what's your finishing move? Here are your best answers. Name, the Incredible Sulk. Finishing move, crying. Leonardo DiCaprio, so I can Leonardo decapitate people. Name, Teenager. Finishing move, telling you all the reasons why it's not a phase, Dad. Name, Officer. Finishing move, Brutality. Name, Scorpion. Finish, him. The Overcompensator. Finisher, sizes and everything. Name, Your Daddy. Finishing move, leaving the arena. Name, the guy who is always there. Finishing move, Friend Zone. My name would be The Clock because time is everybody's worst enemy. And my final attack would be Time because time is everybody's worst enemy. My wrestler name would be Smooches, and my finishing move would have a whole lot of lovin'. The Diddly Fiddler. I fiddle diddlies. My wrestler name would be Money Hungry Whore, and my finishing move would be to divorce your ass and take all of your money and possessions. Rough day? I don't watch wrestling because it's fake, and my priest says that fake things aren't Jesus-like. Name, The Realization. Finishing move, beat the people in the audience who think wrestling is real. My name would be The Wrestler, and my finishing move would be The Finisher. I'm the garbage man, and I'm taking out the trash. My mother, finishing move is saying, I'm not angry, just disappointed. Name, the 12-year-old on the internet. Finishing move, random equals funny. I'd be the gender bender, and my move would be the sissy slam, whatever the scriptwriters tell me it is. Name, Jehovah's Witness. Finisher, a good debate about religion and worldview. Wrestler name, song name. Finishing move, Darude Sandstorm Spam. Homewrecker. My finishing move would be On Your Mom. Name, Milady's White Knight. Move, Maximum Fedora Tip. Sorry, Jack, I don't do sports. Hey, that's okay, neither does the WWE. Name, Uncle Funkle. Finishing move, Uncle Funkle's Bad Touch. The Clarkson. My finishing move would be punching you in the face and then verbally abusing you for 20 minutes. Wrestling is fake. Finishers are fake. Wrestlers are fake. Life is fake. My dad is fake. Nothing is real. And finally, man, these comments really suck. No creativity. That's a terrible finishing move name. Yesterday, I asked you to help me write Jaden Smith's next tweet. Here are your best answers. How many light bulbs does it take to change people? Every time you sleep, you risk never waking up. If we can't see glass, how do we know it's real? Tacos are like emotions. They have hard shells that cover them. If trees make oxygen, what makes trees? Gloves or socks for your smaller feet. But what do I call my followers? When life gives you demons, you make demonade. What if we are the aliens? If everything tastes like chicken, then does chicken taste like everything? After Earth 2, coming 2017. Where is the universe? All dogs are animals, but not all animals are dogs. If my clock runs out of batteries, does time cease to exist? Only if it's a bomb. If we humans are mostly water, isn't the Earth mostly human? What if your legs didn't know that they were legs? They'd be arms. Will Smith or won't Smith? When your shirt isn't tucked into your pants are tucked into your shirt. Was China made in China? When you run, do the things behind you exist? Why turn the frown upside down when you can just smile? Why leave the glass half empty when you can easily get a full cup? And finally, I capitalize the first letter of every word because no word is more important than another. Yesterday, I asked you for a great April Fool's Day prank. Here are your best answers. Changing the Wi-Fi password. Genocide. Anything in the hood, am I right? Putting an extra ice cube in someone's drink. Poke holes in your friends' condoms. Change all their songs on their iPods to the Kids Bop versions. Swatting. Telling people I made lemonade when I really used limes. Replace your friends' fire extinguishers with gasoline tanks and then start a small fire. April Fools. The best prank is to giggle constantly, so people will think you've set up a prank and all day they will be paranoid. Then their mental state will deteriorate. Change the fountain water to acid. I put Kool-Aid in the toilet, so when someone flushes it, red stuff comes out. Thanks, Dad. Telling your child they're adopted, when they really are. Telling your little sister that Zayn is back in One Direction. It's mean. Replace someone's hand sanitizer with lube and someone's lube with hand sanitizer. Go to Walmart and go into the bathroom, even when they say under repair. Disabling comments on the next Yiay. Oh, that's mean. It would also ruin me. I don't believe in April Fools. I'm waiting for May. Replace the sugar with cocaine. Not doing a prank on April 1st, but April 2nd. Calling a cab and not taking it. Saying they won't get lost in the maze. Commenting bad day on every single comment. Oh wait, someone's already done that. Bad day. And finally, Firefly Season 2 advertisement. Half-Life 3 advertisement. Portal 3 advertisement. That's not cool, man. Yesterday, I asked you to write the saddest story you could think of in just 4 words. Here are your best answers.
Table for one, please. Condom sale. Never used. People still say bae. Boy, hi. Girl, bye. I woke up again. She wore a fedora. Just bought a fedora. Chipotle has no carnitas. Whoops. Wrong hole again. I can't count to 4. I only need 2. What? 0 retweets, 0 favorites. Too sad for cry. Found soulmate, she didn't.
This one could also be read by Yoda.
Found soulmate, she didn't.
Stuck in friend zone. I invested in Blockbuster. I love you. Bleach. Went toilet. Forgot phone. My dad's a furry. Another YouTuber book released. Geez, Billy. Cannibalism's illegal. He died, lol, bye. Small puppies spontaneously combust.
He done died again.
No Nutella. White girl. She loved me. Loved. She was 18, right? My socks and Crocs. Oops. I was born. And finally, this story is sad. Yesterday, I asked you to something. Yesterday, I asked you to write a haiku about your favorite video game. Here are your best answers. A true masterpiece. 10 out of 10 IGN. Elsa dress-up game. Create your people. Kill them in horrible ways. I like playing Sims. Never giving up. Determined to keep running. Oops, I fell. Quap. Legend of Zelda? More like the Legend of Lynx. Am I right up top? Gotta catch 'em all. I have no friends to trade with. Not a catch 'em all. Driving around town. Cousin, let us go bowling. Decline all his calls. Mortal Kombat X. Bisect head, watch brain slide out. Not gory enough. Dark Souls 2 is hard. Dark Souls 2 is very hard. Dark Souls 2 is hard. It works. I am sorry, Jack. For the haiku DLC, you need to pay me. Bishop to H5. Knight to H5 takes bishop. Oh shit, checkmate, mate. Minecraft, Minecraft, mine. Craft, Minecraft, Minecraft, Minecraft. You get it. You get it. Sonic Boom is good. Stop with all the hate, you guys. Lol, JK, it's bad. I thought I could win. But then I had remembered. This was Dark Souls 2. What is a haiku? I really have no idea. Someone please help me. Count them, it's perfect. Incompatible. Do not fucking buy a Mac. Apple. What the fuck? First, shoot some portals. Then, you go through the portals. Then you win. Cool. I like playing games. Doesn't mean I have no life. But I have no friends. Loading screens are long. Respawning at the save point? Bloodborne is bullshit. Oh, Assassin's Creed. You have amazing graphics. But that's about it. Stab the Colossus. Then absorb some weird black stuff. Where's Last Guardian? Sorting cards by suit. Solitaire. A lonely game. Is that the best kind? It is really fun. You simply find 8 pages. No, wait, come back. Fuck. And finally, roses are red, violets are blue. I like video games, and I don't know how to haiku. Yesterday, I asked you for a really cool background to put behind me for the next episode of Yiay. Here are your best answers. A jump scare. A mashup of all your Yiay videos going at once. Your mom. She's pretty cool. Yeah, she is. Love you, Mom. The 50 Shades of Grey trailer. The equals 3 set. One of your previous videos. A collage of Jaden Smith's finest tweets. A picture of all the comments that weren't featured on the episode. Sam Pepper's latest video. My mom. A very cool shoe. Pictures of your Batman-shaped chest hair. Jackception. Put your face and invert the colors so we have the opposite of you, which is beautiful. Fat guy in a little coat. The inside of a cow. The background should be a good channel. Maybe Justin Bieber Vivo. The entrance to Mordor. White people twerking. The Jaden Smith Yiay. It'll be so meta. A background of you being in front of a background that's of you in a background. A supportive fan base. A traditional Christian wedding. Your web history. Jack's porn stash. A green screen. A blue screen. My face. A closet. Australia. The Illuminati subliminal message. Do this one quickly. Don't tell me what to do. Furry convention. The cast of iCarly. And finally, you should put this video behind you. Yesterday, I asked you, why do we love taking selfies so much? Here are your best answers. Because we are a failed species. Because we have no friends to hold the camera. Because I spent all my money on a phone and I can't buy a mirror. Because dick pics get banned. More selfie esteem, I guess. To look like what we don't look like in real life. Like your profile pic, LMAO. We are trying to catch a glimpse of that thing that is always behind us. Because what else should we use our selfie sticks for? Because we're all too scared/sacred to take full nudes. It's because the PlayStation 4 is and always will be better than the Xbox One in every way. Maybe we don't love taking selfies, but selfies love being taken by us. Thank you, Jaden Smith. Why the fuck would I know? Stop asking so many questions, asshole. But that's my job. Because we hate our selfie. Legacy. I used to take selfies until the Fire Nation attacked. Because I need visual confirmation that I'm not as dead as I feel inside. We love our selfies so much because we love ourselvesies so much. Because it's art, Dad. Because it's just simpler than having to sit in a chair for 2 hours while someone paints you. Because Yuis are overrated. Because I need to see if my fedora is on right. To keep aliens from visiting. We love taking selfies because they aren't pictures of you, Jack. Well played. We need to make sure we're not turning into vampires. And finally, Dr. Terry Apter, psychology lecturer at Cambridge University, says taking selfies is all about people trying to figure out you must be a blast at reunions. Yesterday, I asked you to write your best roses are red, violets are blue poem. Here are your best answers. Roses are red, violets are blue. There's no Coke left, will Pepsi do? Roses are red, violets are blue. I'm as wet as this weather thinking of you. Roses are red, violets are blue. Someone died in the time it took me to write this. Roses are red, violets are blue. You love your fan base. We don't love you. Roses are red, violets are blue. Pornhub is down. Your mom's Facebook will do. Roses are red, violets are blue. I don't like rhyming, so I'm not going to. Shit. Roses are red, violets are blue. That's it. Roses are red, violets are blue. I thought I was ugly until I met you. Roses are red, roses are white, roses are yellow. Stop with the fucking stereotype. All roses are red, and all violets are blue. Shit, that's a haiku. Roses are red, violets are blue. Wanna fuck? Roses are red, violets are blue. You've already asked this. Try something new. Roses are red, violets are blue. You know what else is red? The Fire Nation when they attacked. Roses are red, violets are blue. I'm in your closet. Feel free to look. Blood is red, and children turn blue.
When you squeeze on their necks for an hour or two.
Morbid. Roses are black. Violets are black. Everything's black. I'm blind. Roses are red. Violets are blue. Did you know that my bed has room for two? And finally, my favorite one, Doritos are red. Illuminati has triangles. The government has fallen and is run by reptiles. Yesterday, I asked you what feature would you want to see in your next smartphone? Here are your best answers. An uglifier, dad tracker, a texting app that actually works. Why else would no one talk to me? On the next smartphone, when you activate airplane mode, your phone should turn into an actual airplane. A selfie stick pre-attached. A microscopic camera feature, so I can take dick pics. I'd like it if Bluetooth actually colors your teeth. A built-in Bible for when people actually need Jesus. A automatically Pornhub app. I don't know what that means, buddy. A working pregnancy app. I've been peeing on my phone for hours now. Improved Siri. She can now talk dirty. I'm so disappointed when my Galaxy does not contain a galaxy. The option to easily turn off auto corset. Damn you, AutoCarrot! I want to see an app that makes my mom get me an iPhone 5S. An app that looks exactly like the YouTube app, but without the Jax Films channel. F you, man. An app that blocks out the voices. To make it survive reasonable falls without buying an $80 case? Oh my god, is that the best Yiay answer ever? It is! A search engine that won't judge me when I ask where to bury the body. To actually can call someone. No, that also doesn't make sense. A notification that pops up every time Jaden Smith uploads an inspirational tweet. And finally, I want to be loved. Yesterday, I asked you what's the next video game that should be made into a movie? Here are your best answers. Pac-Man the movie, starring Danny DeVito as Pac-Man? Yes! The Lego movie. The game. The movie. Because all movies have a play feature, all movies are video games. Solitaire. Batman, Arkham City. Batman seems like a hero that would fit in a movie. Octodad. So I can have one. Okay, for real, I had like 30 likes. How wasn't I featured? Nah, that game sucked. Minecraft. It'd be a blockbuster. Get out. We have a Five Nights at Freddy's movie coming. What else do we need? Jesus. A mixture of the games Heavy Rain and Flow. Heavy Flow. Ugh. Destiny, because I want to see him fail. Like Obama. Skate 3 with all the glitches included. Mario teaches typing. A Pokemon movie. Sponsored by PETA. Ugh. Dawn of the Rise of the Video Game of the Movie of the Planet of the Apes. The game. The movie. Facebook. Well, at least you tried. Bloodborne. So there will be something harder to watch than a Jax Films video. Cool. What movie do you want? I would do Donkey Kong. That way we have an excuse to remake that atrocity. And finally, Quap, starring Stephen Hawking. Oh, look at that. Oh, we're all going to hell together. Cool. Yesterday, I asked you if your pet could talk. What would it say? Here are your best answers. Help. Please stop throwing me. Please let me out of the oven. I'm fat. Take me on a walk. Okay, now feed me. My dog would say, dogs don't talk. It would still say meow, but in a human voice. I've seen you naked. My anaconda don't talk, man, unless you got buns, hun. You should get that checked out by a doctor. What if we're the ones that can't talk? Why do you watch Jax Films? Who's this gay talking in your computer screen? Stop wanking and feed me! If my cat could talk, he'd be dead. 'Cause he knows too much. What do you mean if? Your mama can talk. It's okay, I never met my dad either. Psst, human. Audible has over 180,000 books. Yo, man, I'm a dog. You shouldn't lock me in a cage. Women are just silly, aren't they? Going to the park, they said. Your balls would stay, they said. Excuse me while I hump this pillow? Yeah, but what would your dog say? Can we watch dog porn? It is not what they would say, but what they would feel. Not everyone has pets, Jack. Check your thetans. Please take me out of the room before you beat the meat. Wait, you put peanut butter on your what? Hey, listen, hey, listen, hey. And finally, probably nothing intelligible because although the animal has the ability to talk, that doesn't necessarily mean that the animal has any knowledge on things like proper pronunciation and sentence structure and way to play along. Yesterday, I asked you to describe the internet in 4 words. Here are your best answers. Don't you mean web? I'm totally a girl. Yes, I am 18. Nigerian prince, great opportunity. Don't argue with Tumblr. The internet is online. Shouldn't have Googled that. Porn, let's plays, porn, very dangerous, don't enter. Quality content, and Jax Films. What's the song name? Rude Sandstorm. Harmony, friendship, respect, sarcasm.
Internet. It's still socializing. Dad, many dank memes available. Fedora owners watching hentai. People online researching nothing. They've seen you naked. See you in hell. Lemon party, best party. Bad memes, broken dreams. And finally, hypertext transfer protocol. Yesterday, I asked you what would your yearbook quote be? Here are your best answers. When is this due? Subs, not dubs. So I can write anything here and it shows up in the yearbook? I got this quote from BuzzFeed. I don't even go to this school. My country does not have yearbooks. In my country, we learn to play along. I don't know, but it needs to be a Jaden Smith quote. If you can make a book in a year, why not put a year in a book? I'm not going to buy this book. I can't believe you paid $85 for this book. Goodbye, friends, is what I would put. If I had any. May the force be ever in your favor. Harry Potter? Literally his yearbook quote, so people could say his yearbook quote was literally his yearbook quote. School has given me a diploma. Dobby is free. You can quote me on that. I can't wait to see how fat you all get. Known to never finish anything. No, I really don't want a quote under my picture. I killed a man. And finally, excuse me, I was homeschooled? I don't like that one. Yesterday, I asked you what turns you off. Here are your best answers. Anything that walks. Moobs in the thumbnail. Having a profile pic. Dubbed anime. Hillary Clinton 2016. How can you be turned off when you were never turned on? When they break free. When she says she doesn't like Shrek. People who record themselves reading their YouTube comment section and uploading it to YouTube. Yeah, me too. Amir. Not getting featured on Yiay. When she's over 15 years old. Come on. Nothing. Literally nothing. I'm a teenager. When Klondike talks. First. What turns me off is when people type first on a YouTube video. And finally, a light switch. Oh, that's kind of clever. A light switch, a light switch, a light switch, a light switch, a light switch. The deactivation mechanism of a light switch. Oh my God, something else. We can't end on that one. All of these light switch jokes. Overused light switch jokes. No. Unoriginal light switch jokes. Bad jokes about a switch turning me off. Okay, something else, something else. You, your videos, you. Jack's films, Jack's films, Jack's films, Jack's face. Oh look, 4 in a row. Great coordination, guys. Fuck you. Yesterday, I asked you to describe your perfect date night. Here are your best, there's nothing in here. One that has taken 27 weeks to become fully ripe. A light switch, no! Just sitting at the children's playground. Any date that involves propane. Thank you, Hank Hill. When my cellmate allows me to be the big spoon. Aww. Don't, because I'm taken by God. I'd have to say April 25th, because it's not too hot, not too cold. All you need is a light jacket. Nice reference. How can a date be a night when a date is actually a day? Mountain Dew and Call of Duty. With my blankie. Letting my date see my huge collection of fedoras. Shrek lays me on my hands and knees and nope! An equals 3 binge watch session. Hooters. Now I understand that this was a joke answer, but it's actually the perfect place to test your relationship and make sure that the boyfriend's eyes don't wander. Looking at my phone watching Yiay, and my girlfriend uses her money. It's just so awkwardly worded. Sitting down. Listening to audiobooks. On audible.com. I don't believe in dates, I'm waiting till marriage. How does that work? Arranged marriage. It doesn't matter what the date is. What matters is who you have it with. Aw. We'll bang, okay? I don't do dates. I fuck hard. Nice reference. With your girlfriend Erin, you motherfucker. We go and find my dad. And finally, when she doesn't point out that I'm dreaming. Aw. Yesterday, I asked you what makes a woman a woman. Here are your best answers. 3 boobs. Knowing all the lyrics to every Disney song. By not being able to even. One of Adam's ribs. The inability to poop. Selfie stick? If selfie sticks are for women, then you can call me Jacqueline. This one's just a period. I'm not sure if... Oh. A bat mitzvah. When she rejects me more than 5 times. A woman is only a woman if she has nice, round elbows. 2 X's before and after her gamer tag. Brilliant. Me. A nice pink fedora. Hooters. This was also an answer in yesterday's video. Hooters. See, I told you. To become a real woman, you have to kill another woman and eat her heart to gain her powers. Thumbnails in the boobs? Bad parking. No, I will not tolerate sexism on my channel. We're better than that. You're better than that. So why don't you try again? The vajayjay. Not dating a YouTuber. Is that an insult against my girlfriend? Up top. A woman is a woman when she is a woman. Being angry once a month. Period. 2 period jokes in a video. Cool, cool. Crying over Zayn leaving One Direction. Yeah, because only girls cried about that. Reading lots of romance books. On audible.com, which has over a light switch. God damn it! Roses are red, violets are blue. Roses are red, violets are blue too. What turns you on, what turns you off. What makes a man, what makes a woman a woman.
Creativity level over 301. Nope, that does not make a woman. If she hot. And finally, if they're never wrong. Yesterday, I asked you for some great workout tips. Here are your best answers. Steroids. Pick up those dumbbell things and jiggle your arms until you look like Rambo. Lift a friend's spirits. Bite the pillow when your bro works too hard. See how far you can jump from the top of the stairs to the bottom. Do a really good job at something and it will always work out. You are just the worst type of person. I don't know, but apparently there's this new skinny pill that's made all the gyms mad and you better get it before it's banned. To punch that like button for Jack's Films. Thank you. Stop watching Jack's Films. It makes your belly fat. Well, that's fair. Feel comfortable about your body to begin with and then you don't have to work out. Okay, Tumblr. Running a dank meme blog still counts as running, right? Absolutely. Are workouts when it doesn't work out? Bop it, pull it, twist it. Don't. I always run after my dad. It's great. 12-year marathon. Going to the gym, staying really hydrated, and pacing yourself. That's not funny. Sweating while you're sleeping. Picking up stronger men than you. Do 25 head bobs. On my dick. Running from your responsibilities. WASD to walk, spacebar to jump. Ejaculate? What is this? Your grammar sucks? And finally, do a press up every time someone mentions jacking off in the comments. I don't think that's gonna happen. I haven't seen any.
Oh my god, there's so many. Oh my god, there's so many. Why are there so many? You guys are so unoriginal. No.
Yesterday, I asked you to help me write a song. You tried your best. I love the way you spank me. I don't know what to say. I'm so sweaty, mom spaghetti. Hope this song makes daddy stay. Hey, where's my waifu? If you write a song, who writes you? Double the memes, double the dreams. Odonophobia is the fear of teeth. Stop being mad, there's no reason to be. I know who really killed Kennedy. Don't worry, bae, it's only a semi. Hear my battle cry. No. I killed a man, make that too. Illuminati is controlling you. My dank memes, they aren't for you. Drop off the meth at the rendezvous. You look like Agent Smith, I'm sorry. Cool fedora, come on Barbie. YOLO, swag, OMG, babe. Random doesn't equal funny, okay? Every 60 seconds in Africa, a minute goes by. Bananas are great, mate. 8 out of 8, get in the van, we have Wi-Fi. No. No. Will I get on Yiay today? Nope. Yesterday, I asked you what are your best life hacks. Here are your best answers. If you accept Jesus as your Lord and Savior, you don't need life hacks. I keep a body in my passenger seat so I can drive in the carpool lane. Put holes in the condom. Together forever. Double the battery life of an iPhone by putting the fucking thing down. If you cry yourself to sleep, you've already washed your face for the morning. Keep buying a new printer instead of buying ink cartridges. It's probably cheaper. Did something illegal? Just say it's a prank and everyone will just laugh it off. Have unprotected sex at night while the sperm is sleeping. When you don't tell the truth to your fax machine. Lie fax. Put a shirt in the freezer. It will get it cold. As long as the police don't see you, you can make up your own driving laws. Putting words in white font at the end of essays to up the word count. That one's kind of brilliant. I wish I had that one at school. Out of printer paper? Just get a blank piece and make copies. I found a life hack to stop cyberbullying. It's called the power button. If you don't feel like driving those boring road trips, put the car on cruise control and sleep the ride away. If you can't scoop into your ice cream, simply heat the spoon up in the microwave for a few seconds. If you sit on a chair and pull up on it, you can fly. Have a cold? Spruce it up by putting glitter in your mouth before you sneeze. Save money used on friends by ditching them all. Putting on 3 fedoras at once makes you look extra stylish. And finally, laugh every day so people can't tell that you're dead inside. Unplug them from the matrix. Just stare. Don't. You'll be happier that way. Do a loud interpretive dance. I don't know, but holy shit, what is on your chest? Oh, it's just my chest hair. It's not a big deal. Maybe shaving your chest, you dirty animal. After you put on a shirt, you don't want to scar them. Shave your chest and the monster that forms out of all the hair will wake them up. Rub your chest hair in their faces. Scream, I don't want to die. That seems to work pretty good. Hey, Aaron, I got a real job. In a ski mask. Wait till September ends. By telling them you're with the Illuminati, they should wake up and so should America. 4 words. Surprise ice bucket challenge. With pepper spray. It's just a prank, bro. Simply insert ant farm and wait for reaction. Don't wake them up. Wait till marriage. By leaving in the middle of the night and never return. That's how you wake people up, right? Thanks, Dad. With a light switch. That one actually works. Wake them up. Inside. And finally, realize they're actually figments of your imagination. Yesterday, I asked you who's your man crush Monday. Here are your best answers. Paul Blart, Mall Cop, our Lord and Savior, Xenu. Does Bruce Jenner still qualify? That one YouTuber that uses too many jump cuts. Satan. Santa. Man crush Monday? Can someone please explain? It's when you request the government to kill one person you hate with all your heart. No. But why would I crush a man? That's murder. No, it's not what it is. Jack. Aw. The Ripper. Aw. Masked murderer, serial killer, serial tool, guy with a serious tool. Deuce Bigelow, male gigolo. Those movies are treasures. Man Crush Monday has to go to Zane. At least he stayed longer than my dad. What if I'm a lesbian? Just play along, Murphy. Wreck-It Ralph. Especially when he whispers, I'm gonna wreck it. Who cares? After having multiple amazing answers of my own, you still pick shit comments. Never heard of him. Anything that walks. What, I still have my pride. Your mom. And finally, guys, don't answer, it's a trick. He's trying to figure out who of us he can mate with. Once again, you guys see right through me. Yesterday, I asked you to ruin my childhood in 4 words, and I don't really know why I did that. Because all of your answers are real fucked up. Let's go. Let's read Sonic fanfiction. Angelica imagined the Rugrats. They weren't wrestling, Jack. Disney is basically furries. SpongeBob Patrick, Rule 34. Hey Arnold, Rule 34. The Wiggles, Rule 34. Rule 34. No escaping Rule 34. Toy Story. Mom's drawer. Put it in, Piglet. Miley is Hannah Montana. Finding Nemo. Frying Nemo. Finn dreamt it all. Ash Ketchum is 27. The spoon isn't Airplane. Mufasa deserved it, Jack. Wasn't it bad enough? The internet already did. And finally, please, Luigi, use lube. Yesterday, I asked you to let me interpret your dreams. So here they are. I dreamed that I had a dream when I was dreaming in a dream. That's called lucid dreaming, and there is no cure. When I was a child, I dreamt that my dad turned into Godzilla and killed me. That means you either have a Godzilla fetish or a daddy fetish. Either way, I'm sorry. Half-Life 3 confirmed. This means you're basic. I dreamed a dream of time gone by. Wet dream. I don't know exactly what this means, but you should definitely tell your crush about it. Bees, stinging the shit out of me. Well, the bees represent your fears, and the stingers represent bees. So the dream was I didn't have any dreams. Well, that means you're dead inside. I dreamt my dog was still alive. That's not a dream, that's real. Your dog is alive. Go dig him up, get him. In my dream, a satellite came crashing down on my house. The satellite represents your haters. The house represents your Instagram. You've had some haters on your Instagram, right? That or you've been watching Donnie Darko. What if this is the dream? No, don't try to Jaden Smith me now. This is my show. Was playing a new Borderlands game, either the pre-sequel or the... Oh God, no, I am not reading that. Ease up on the Red Bull at night. I had an incredible dream that I totally forgot about. If you've ever had a dream that you just can't remember, it doesn't really mean much. It just means you'll never find true love. I met Morgan Freeman and walked and talked about potato chips and salsa. Yeah, no fucking clue. Shrek put his ogre hands on my waist. He then Nope! I was a dragon. I was flying really high, but then I was hungry, so I came down and my family was there, so I ate them, then kept flying. This one symbolizes your appetite for destruction, which is the best Guns N' Roses album. That and you want to eat your family. I ate pizza. This symbolizes your craving for pizza in the morning, pizza in the evening, pizza at supper time. But when pizza's on a bagel, you can eat pizza anytime. That hat is stupid. That's a terrible dream. I had this horrible nightmare about a guy with a huge forehead who asked people to answer a question every day. Doesn't sound like a nightmare to me. I dreamed of my sandwich eating me whole. Well, obviously this is a very sexual dream. The sandwich represents your womanhood, and you eating it is you becoming a woman, mazel tov. And finally, I had a dream about Aaron. This one means you should back the fuck off. Yesterday, I asked you for some new challenge ideas. Here are your best answers. Challenge, find Jesus. The McDonald's challenge. Try to eat McDonald's and not feel bad about it. Kardashian challenge. Get famous by doing nothing. The Kylie Jenner challenge. But with your dick. The high school challenge. Finish it. Yo mama's so fat, it's a challenge not to find her. Where were you for the devastating Yo mama joke special? I could have used you. One challenge that's cool is when you make a YouTube channel and don't get a real job. Good so far, Jack. Challenge. The life challenge. Objective. Get one. Him getting all protective over Aaron is the cutest shit. That's not a challenge. Never heard of that challenge. That challenge idea sounds dumb. Never heard of that challenge. That's a bad challenge. Grow more chest hair than Jack challenge. I'd fucking love to see you try. The challenge challenge. Challenge anyone who challenges you to challenge them in the challenge challenge. The kids challenge. Try to capture as many kids as you can and release them. If you want. Thank you so much, Lord of the Farts. The never get on Yiay or Jackass challenge. I've never lost this challenge. Ooh, but you just did. Bleach bucket challenge. I nominate Jack's films. Ooh, the plastic wrap is condom challenge. That sounds dangerous. Getting to 2 million subscribers challenge. Get 2 million subscribers. This one hits really close to home, thanks. The pants challenge. You gotta put pants on without using hands. Let me just, there we go. I like that better. Jack's Films challenge. You wring the tears out of your pillow and drink that. Also hits close to home. Coney 2012 challenge. Who will stop him? New challenge. Pay off your student loans before you die. Making YGS 100. Where you fucking make YGS 100. I swear it's coming, I swear. The Social Justice Warrior Tumblr Challenge. How long can you go on with daily life without offending someone? Pretty sure I just failed that one. And finally, the Never Do a Challenge challenge. It's impossible to win because if you never do a challenge, then you've done the Never Do a Challenge challenge, which also means you didn't do the Never Do a Challenge challenge. Yesterday, I asked you, how do you impress a girl? Here are your best answers. Buy every amiibo. Visit her in prison. It's all about confidence, Jack. And a sick Hot Wheels collection. First, girls love that. Stockholm Syndrome, duh. Braid your neck beard. Undress them, using only your shoulders. More like Alpress, up top. Tell her she's hot. Then sneeze in her. This one confuses me so much. Sneeze in her? Weird choice of preposition. Socks and sandals. Get a real job? As a YouTuber. I got you, Jack. Thank you. Having bigger tits than her. 3 words. Club Penguin membership. Tell him you have Netflix, even without Wi-Fi. Get her a reservation at Dorsia. By being a douchebag, cause nice guys finish last. Tighter jeans, more bulge. Show her your strength by picking her up and putting her in a van. I don't impress girls, I fuck hard. By beating the Elite Four. And finally, girls are easy to impress. We just want you to be kind. Slow down. Yesterday, I asked you to fill in the blanks. We go together like blank and blank. Here are your best answers. We go together like strippers and daddy issues. Like lips in a shot glass. Like Stephen Hawking and running. Like Tumblr and jokes. We go together like you and my van, please. Like booze and unemployment. We go together like rama-lama-lama, ka-ding-a-ding-a-dong. We go together like Internet Explorer and like Michael Jackson and kids. Like Minecraft Let's Plays and 12-year-olds. Like Jamie and Cersei. Like infants and bath salts. Like Justin Bieber and good decisions. Like Kanye and Kanye. We go together like cool and cool. Cool. We go together like waiting and till marriage. We go together like magnets and other magnets. Like dogs and chocolate. Like Zayn and 1D. Like the Fire Nation and attacking. We go together like vodka and Russia. I'm Russian, and that's vodkist. Like socks and sandals. We go together like Group 1 and Group 7 elements. This is because absolutely not. We go together like YouTube and buffering. We go together like Apple and money. Apples are really expensive. You can get a whole bag for like $5. We go together like getting paid, getting laid, and having Gatorade. We go together like playing by the rules and only using 2 examples. We go together like Darude and Sandstorm. And finally, we don't belong together. Stop following me, Jack. Sorry, Solange. Hi, yesterday I asked you to ruin a relationship in just 4 words. Here are your best answers. Let's listen to you 2. Ignore the white van. You should get tested. Fedoras aren't that bad. Incest isn't that weird. This is my Tumblr. Your dad's hot, girl. Hi, I'm Jack Douglas. God damn it.
Baby, baby, baby. Oh.
Monogamy doesn't really exist. You look like horse. Whoops. Wrong hole again.
I'm your dad.
I think I love you. AIDS isn't transferable, right? I'm pregnant. I'm sterile. Did you gain weight? I watched My Little Pony porn. Is it in yet? I'm into good anime. Honey, I'm your Oedipus. I like Nickelback. I take thee, Rachel. She's only my half-sister. I type like this. So we're not related?
Relationship, you are ruined.
Want to play Monopoly, honey? I've been faithful.
Psych.
I like men now. You're in my fan fiction. Oh, there's the condom. I'm a YouTube celebrity. And finally, and I apologize in advance for this, wrong hole. Sorry, Dad. The fuck is wrong with you people? Yesterday, I asked you, how can we solve world hunger? And I think we did. With a stop sign. By eating all the haters. By traveling back in time and killing Adam and Eve. Like an inspirational post about hunger on Facebook. That always does the trick.
Eat food. It's not that hard, dummies.
Stop feeding the trolls. Take hunger out of the dictionary. That way it can't be called world hunger, thus it can't exist. Pray it away. Stop feeding yo mama. Ooh, am I right? Up top. Yes, that was a your mama's so fat joke.
Hey, under 100 club.
How does that solve world hunger? Erectile dysfunction is normal. Oh God, I am so sorry. That was a forgotten comment from yesterday's episode. Send fat Americans to Africa and send hungry Africans to America. Problem solved.
A light switch.
Make obesity illegal. This comment has 3 words, and somehow you found a way to misspell 2 of them. I'm not mad, just disappointed. By becoming carnivals, obviously. Did you mean cannibals? No, you meant carnivals. Right, okay. Live solely on love. Love doesn't exist.
Money.
But money tastes awful. By solve, you imply there's something wrong with it. Why you gotta hate world hunger, Jack? Feed them the comments you don't feature. By not being upsetty. Just give them spaghetti. And finally, you can't. Yesterday, I asked you what is the best way to quit your job? Here are your best answers. I don't know, man. The place just went up in flames. Have sex with the boss. Says animals. Hi, I'm Jack Doug.
Fired. Moon him.
Oh shit, it got me a raise. Abort, abort. Fire myself. I'm self-employed. Carpool with your boss, and when you pass his house, say, hey, that's my old boss's house. Decline all of your boss's Farmville requests on Facebook. Tell your boss you're a brony. I don't believe in quitting. I'm waiting till I get fired. I really like this next one. It's eloquently worded.
Fuck y'all fucking shit ass bitches. Hell yeah.
Send in a 2 weeks notice? Yeah, if you want to do it legally. Always leave by signing a legal agreement. This is a healthy habit for a good lifestyle. All of the bold letters spell out a light switch. Very, very well done. Damn it. Go to work with a tie on. Just a tie. Tell your boss his memes aren't dank enough. Take your boss's wife and steal her heart.
Literally.
Press Ctrl-Alt-Delete, click on Open Task Manager, select your job, and click on End Process. Kicking and screaming as if someone stole your Hatsune Miku authentic silk body pillow. Good one. Receive a sock. Dobby is free. And finally, first of all, get a real job, Jack, then worry about quitting it. You actually need a job before you can quit, Jack. All right, just get it out of your system. How about every comment making fun of how YouTube isn't a job? Go. Oh my God. Oh my God. Guys, ease up. Good Lord. Wow. Holy, okay, we get it. Good Lord. You're so mean. Yesterday, I asked you what are some cool new swear words. Here are your best answers.
Budrucker. Butt goblin.
Ugh.
Undank.
Swaggy. Blank you, man. Paid mods. Monocock. I only put this one in because it's a really cool display of ASCII art.
Dunkus.
Dong inhaler.
Hi. Milady.
Thank you, stank, swanky mank.
Darude.
Tell someone they're not, Mimolicious. You're such a Kardashian.
You bucket of water.
Fedora sucker. Promise. Cause it's a swear word. Just call people a diploid. They are. It sounds like an insult. It educates them on basic biology, and why not? Mewling Quim. Just in time for Age of Ultron. Am I right? Am I right? Christ. Cause I swear y'all need Jesus. Moist. Snuck. Snail fuck. And finally, supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Yesterday, I asked you what are the rules of the internet? Here are your best answers. Believe everything you read. There are no girls on the internet. Have unoriginal profile pictures. If it exists, there's an SJW that will get offended by it. Block your mother on social media.
There are no rules. It's America. Unless you don't live in America, then that sucks.
Have at least 2 million subs. God damn it. There are either no rules or an infinite amount. I can't tell anymore.
No Pornhub till you're 12.
Every day is nudes day, so get to posting. Pray your nudes don't leak. Must be 18 to view that. So how many people are going to talk about Rule 34? I don't think it's that well known. I highly doubt some. Oh wow, there's 7 in a row. Huh.
No swearing, please. I'm only 5. Mom will hit me.
It's just basic etiquette.
Rules?
2 drink minimum. Always click something that says you've won. Always be nice. Love thy neighbor. If you feel angry, keep it to. God damn it, it spells a light switch. When your mom comes in, switch to porn so that she doesn't catch you watching Jack's films. Post interest videos daily, only used for good. Okay, this one's just porn. And finally, the 8th and final rule of the internet. If this is your first time on the internet, you have to fight. Yesterday, I asked you what is the absolute worst thing you could say on a first date? Here are your best answers. Where's your Yu-Gi-Oh deck? I'm gonna try and guess your weight.
I brought my son to watch.
Do you ever get blisters down there too?
Dad?
So where did my cat sit?
Your sister was up for butt stuff.
You look like you had daddy issues. I've been wearing a condom. All day.
Shh. Don't tell Mom.
Hi, I'm Robert Durst.
Pedophile. That's a pretty big word for a 6-year-old.
I had fun tonight, sis. I expected the girl from your profile picture. I thought I was talking to the other girl in your profile picture. Remember, only things off the 99-cent menu. So, this is what real skin feels like. Stop it, Dad. What color fedora would you like for the wedding?
Hentai has so much more plot than 3D porn.
There aren't any playgrounds within 100 meters, are there? I don't want to get arrested again. Well, I hope you have insurance, because I'm going to destroy that post. You've grown so much. I remember when you were just a little girl. I coordinated the National Furry Convention last year. Want a yiff? You look like my mom. You smell like my mom. You f like Dad. Hey, want to see a picture of my penis? Obligatory I watch Jack's films comments incoming. Wait, really? No, you guys aren't that unoriginal, are? Oh my god. Oh my god. You are relentless, world. God damn it. And finally, that was great. Let's do it again sometime. Yesterday, I asked you what is your best Kickstarter idea? Here are your best answers. Send someone to Uranus and carve it into a butt. Uranus is a gas planet, so you won't be able to carve it into anything. Fedoras for every kid in Africa. Victor's Secret. Basically an underwear store for men. No girls allowed. Penis reduction surgery. Hey, congrats, man. Help raise awareness for ALS. Hey, I actually like that one. If you didn't know, ALS stands for a light switch. Fuck! Sugar. No. Canada. Okay, you guys are just listing things. Do you know what a Kickstarter is? Kicking Charmander. Sorry, I don't know what a Kickstarter is, so I thought of kicking a starter. I get it. A dating site for twins who want to have sex with married people. To fund the publication of all M-rated One Direction fanfiction. No. Only Funny Comments Kickstarter. Yes. Remake Schindler's List. With Muppets. I'd make a Kickstarter to fund the invention of the shrink ray, so that we can help Jack fit his forehead into his videos. God damn it. Soft drink dispenser, like that new touchscreen one, but for Bleach. To fund Jack's film so he can produce content other than Yiay. Okay, wait a minute. Just in the past 2 weeks, I have made 4 non-Yiay videos, 3 of which involve me reading comments. I'm working on it, guys.
Wait, what are we kicking?
To get Beyonce's booty back to Earth. A girlfriend for me. Stop laughing. A condom that doesn't break. I feel like there's a story for that one. A Kickstarter for Darude to make another Sandstorm. I can never remember which one's the band and which one's the song. Video is being processed and already has 12 likes. Huh. I wouldn't donate money for that. Teach underprivileged children how to write. Sonic fanfiction. And finally, Kickstarter for a crowdfunding website. So meta. Yesterday, I asked you to blow my mind in 6 words or less. Here are your best answers. Q has 4 silent letters. Think about it. Bathtubs are reverse boats. Stairs are mini floors between floors. Jesus has 2 dads. Everyone who's ever drank water died. Pandas are black, white, and Asian. Jack's Films hasn't even made 1 film. Very true.
Believers are not all young teenagers.
Anime fans aren't all weirdos. Not all insert group here are like that. Some white girls don't like Starbucks. Okay, I asked you to blow my mind, not f***ing lie to me. The brain named itself. Onion rings are just vegetable donuts. Yiay backwards is Yiay. Holes in nets make less holes. I only need 4. Without mucus, your stomach digests itself. I want to try that. The rock isn't actually a rock. You're a figment of my imagination. Hannah, spelled backwards, is Hannah, Montana. A brain prostitute. Yes, I suppose that would blow my mind. Year 2020 has a month-long 420. I never said she stole money. This one's a mind blower because the sentence takes on a different meaning with each word you emphasize. I never said she stole money. I never said she stole money. Just read the paragraph below.
This is a 7-word sentence. Lol.
We only live 2 non-full days. That one's just kind of depressing.
People die when they are murdered.
And finally, what is taco cat spelled backwards? I ended on this one because I love palindromes, words or phrases that are spelled the same forwards and backwards. And my all-time favorite palindrome is this. Go hang a salami. I'm a lasagna hog. Even with the exclamation point in the middle, it is spelled the same forwards and backwards. Go try it out, I'll wait. Yesterday, I asked you, what is your dream fight? Here are your best answers.
Hodor versus the English language. Hannah versus Montana. My dad versus my dreams.
Never mind, he crushed him.
Jax Films versus employment. Stephen Hawkins versus... Who is Stephen Hawkins? That person doesn't exist. Pranksters versus The Hood. The Rock versus Dwayne Johnson. Avengers versus another Vengers. Dad versus mom.
Wait, they fight every day.
Feminist versus menimists. Y'all versus Jesus.
Technology versus man.
You gotta admit, this probably will happen. Santa versus Satan. Battle of the Anagrams. Your mom versus my mom. Mom Wars. Maybe it isn't a dream fight, but our dream to fight. Jax Films versus a English teacher. A English teacher. Humanity versus the effects of global warming.
If you ask me, we'll see that fight soon enough.
The brightness of my future versus the brightness of Jax Films' forehead. Fuck you.
Kanye versus Kanye. Even 2 lovebirds have to fight from time to time.
Inside jokes versus outside jokes. Internet trolls versus actual trolls. Canada versus anyone. Floyd Mayweather versus a book.
And finally, you versus all the commenters who didn't get featured on Yiay. Shit. Yesterday, I asked you, what is your best motivational quote? Here are your best answers. Remember, you're the sperm that won.
It's only illegal if you get caught.
Cheer up, you depressing little shit. If you don't try, you can't fail. Smile. Tomorrow will be worse.
You can't watch Netflix in jail, so don't kill nobody.
Just remember, you're unique.
Like everyone else. Too rad to be sad.
Don't be a bitch. It's never too late to give up.
Thanks, Mom.
If only I could get a picture of a sunset with a lot of filters as the background for this quote. When life hands you lemons, squeeze them in people's eyes. When life gives you lemons, you give lemons life. When life gives you lemons, you make lemonade. But without water and sugar, there'll be some pretty shit lemonade.
The darkness is coming soon.
Do you smell what The Rock is cooking? If you ever feel useless, just remember, there is a case for the Nokia brick.
Get a job, hippie.
Any pizza can be a personal pizza if you try hard.
This one's just motivation in quotes. I get it. I ain't laughing, but I get it.
Always stick your dick in crazy.
Might as well be working on the poll. Thanks, Dad.
And finally, motivation is not real. It's only a speck of imagination in the sea of our thoughts.
So take that.
Yesterday, I asked you for your Woman Crush Wednesday. And before I continue, I just want to say this is my 500th video that I've uploaded on Jax Films. And I am pleased to announce that this is the worst episode ever. I got a few solid answers from you guys, like the legs from Tom and Jerry, the bird lady from Home Alone 2, my hand, Bustin' Jeeber, Fiona so I get closer to Shrek, and my teacher, I'm homeschooled. And that's where the originality stopped. Okay, I found one really good one. Sarah Jessica Parker. I'm into bestiality. Yay, that's a good one. Yesterday, I asked you, when did you realize you weren't a kid anymore? Here are your best answers. When I turned 78. When the waiter brought me a normal menu. When I told another kid, hey kid. When I went on Disney.com without parental permission. When I first got food stuck in my neckbeard. When my daughter was born. This one's just a period. Got it. Can't fit my hand in the Pringles can.
That could also be childhood obesity.
When I started relating to Squidward, when I couldn't have tricks anymore. Stupid slogan. You realize you aren't a kid anymore when you go through puberty. Puberty is a yada 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 yada, shut up. Never. I'm always touching my inner child. Nope, you can't go back on this one, buddy. You meant it. When Chuck E. Cheese said I need to bring my child to go in. When I first got turned on. Hey, that one actually makes sense. Wait, what's your username? Fuck! When I started taking the parents' side in Disney movies.
When does a kid know they're not an adult anymore?
Wait, hold on, let me just... There we go. When I was happy that I got socks for my birthday. And finally, when I realized it was a phase. Yesterday, I asked you, what are your relationship goals? Here are your best answers. 6-way.
Hump 'em, then dump 'em.
When she admits she's wrong and I'm right. Buddy, I got bad news for you. The first 5 minutes of Up. Especially the part where we can't have kids. 9 seconds ago. I am married, so my goal is to welcome the sweet release of death.
Immortality.
Is that a relationship goal or just a superpower you want? Do you know how this game works? Speak to them in person. Prison. When they send you the rarest Pepe. Yeah, this normie is well aware of rare Pepes. All I want is to meet a girl, marry that girl, have a child with that girl,
become a millionaire, take that child to an opera, get scared and walk out, get murdered in a back alley. Okay, right, you want to raise Batman. Got it.
My goals are to be able to afford a wedding ring for my beloved right hand. Heartbeat optional. Feet. I already have a loving wife, 2 children, a sports car, and my own house. God, I love The Sims. Sexy time. Is it dated reference day already? Very nice, how much?
Do I make you horny, baby?
Is that your final answer? Where's the beef? Please celebrate dated reference day responsibly. To butter each other's bread. That's not a euphemism, we're just hungry. When duck threesomes are okay. To get past that restraining order. And finally, every hole is a goal. Yesterday, I asked you to describe Facebook in 4 words. Here are your best answers.
Please untag me, mate.
Who knocked her up? You've grown so fast. Not really a book.
Everyone loves political debates. Old people hate Obama. Nice baby image board.
Look at my babies.
Gawkin', stalkin', and talkin'.
Ooh, an old meme.
I'm leaving.
I'm back. Mom is now blocked.
I feel ugly today.
Dad, stop poking me. Shoving religion down throats.
Mom, quit poking me.
Old friend turned hot. The official catfishing website.
BuzzFeed, cool.
Your ex enjoys life. Totally remembered your birthday. Me circumventing restraining orders. I'm not racist, but here's everything I ate.
Don't have, check privilege.
It's still socializing, right?
The old person Twitter.
Stop sharing your horoscopes.
Watching other people live.
1 like equals 1 like. It's not stalking, dude.
My grandma died.
Like, Facebook is an online social networking service headquartered in Menlo Park, California. Its website was launched... Who's this person again? Instagram has less reading. Pokedex for human beings. And finally, is in a relationship. Yesterday, I asked you for some last-minute Mother's Day gift ideas. Here are your best answers.
An apology. A father.
The daughter she wanted instead.
I'm her greatest gift.
Your heart.
Literally.
Putting myself up for adoption. A passionate kiss on the lips.
It kind of depends on what kind of relationship you have with her.
It's your mother.
Depends if she gets me that Xbox One or not. The modern American holiday of Mother's Day was first celebrated...
No, I didn't ask what Mother's Day is. Friend her on Facebook. 50 Shades of Grey trilogy. Yeah, it's a trilogy.
Nothing. Because I'm Batman.
She's dead. Show her that I got featured on Yiay. Give her the antidote. Earplugs, so she can't listen to your videos. Thank you, David.
Mother's Day was a week ago for me.
What a stupid gift. Get a card saying, from your favorite child. Then when she opens it, have it say, just kidding, it's from me. And finally, the corpses of all the people who commented a light switch. Yesterday, I asked you what word or phrase should officially be retired. Here are your best answers. First,
absolutely.
Moist. Very original answer, except here's 4 in a row. Whoops-a-doodles.
Hi.
Kissing. Face battle sounds better. Oh my god, yes, I love that. Face battle.
Butthurt.
I agree. I think we should replace butthurt with bad day?
JK. JK.
Same difference. I haven't heard this one be used since I was in high school. So like 20 years ago.
No.
Yeah, I can't think of a single problem if we removed no from the English language. Illuminati confirmed. You know a joke is overused when the Illuminati themselves say that Illuminati confirmed is overused. Bruh should not only be retired, the people who repeatedly say it should be executed. Little harsh, but cool. Cool. No, absolutely not. We need cool.
Jack's Films is good at making sketches.
I don't think anyone says that. I am writing a new sketch though, so stay patient. It's just a phrase, Dad. Okay, that one's pretty brilliant, but it didn't follow the rules. F minus. The word, bae. So not the word bae, just the word, bae. Am I right? Am I right up top? Follow for follow. Yeah, yet another one that I haven't heard in like 10 years. This person didn't write an answer. God, that's a good one. When people say just saying, I mean, come on, you obviously are not just saying. The origin of language in the human species has been the topic of scholarly discussion. Maybe you should retire your channel. Fist me, Daddy. Who says that? Da feels. Yes. Oh my God, please, can we make this happen? Really doesn't sound right when someone in their 30s says, the feels. Like, stop. And finally, looks like I screwed the pooch on that one. I disagree. I think that phrase should get more love. Yesterday, I asked you, what is the absolute worst thing you could say after sex? Here are your best answers. So that's how humans do it. Sorry, I don't take checks. Wait, was that you crying? Thank you. Hey, where'd the condom go? Am I first? Well, you still got it, Dad. Next, Valamagulis. That means all men must die. Don't tell Mom. Or, don't tell, Mom.
Loved the orgasm.
Whoops. So, the other scouts have to do this too? Nothing. Because you shouldn't be doing that until marriage. Eighth, you wanna watch some Jack's films? I love working at the morgue. Up top. Okay, bye. Thanks, Obama.
I love you so much.
What was that? And finally, so what should we name the baby? Yesterday, I asked you for some fun things you can do with the GoPro. And your answers were really cool and unique. Hello? Yeah, I'll tell him. That was all of your mothers telling me how disappointed they are in you. How do you sleep at night? Yesterday, I asked you, what is your favorite thing to do in bed? Here are your best answers. Cry myself to sleep, contemplate life, and cry. Stare at the ceiling and mutter under my breath about all of the people who have hurt me. Cersei, the Hound, King Joffrey. 3 sleeps in a row. Things. Be alone with the voices. Fluff my pillows, if you know what I'm saying. Yeah, I know what you're saying. Fluff my pillows. Provide sexual services for female, generally a high-end hotel, key phrase. Yeah, I know what you're saying. Watch live feed of my neighbor's house. Completely funny and original comment that everyone laughs at. Dream a dream of time gone by. Wait, I've done that before. All right, let's get the obvious ones out of the way. You, Aaron, Klondike, your mom, masturbate, sleep, a light switch. You, Aaron, Klondike, your mom, masturbate, sleep, a light switch. Wow, well done, guys. Eat, men, bed. Cuddle with dad. Build a tent. You know, with my penis. Plot people's murders. Cersei, the Hound. You are mom. Hide a chopped of... Oh no. Chopped? Shave. Realize how bad your sex life is. Pretend the clown isn't there. Play Pokemon under the sheets, if you know what I mean. I know what you mean. Play Pokemon under the sheet. Oh, they just mean play Oh, yeah, I get it. I go to sleep. When my dad stops shouting, none of your goddamn business. Spread all my money on it from getting that paper. Pretend I'm dead. The boyfriend thinks it's hilarious. Waiting for episode 100 of Your Grammar Sucks. Also watch a porn. A porn? No, you don't watch a porn. You watch a porno or you watch porn. You don't watch a porn. Jeez. Play on my phone without permission. And finally, some people don't have beds. Check your privilege, Jack. Yesterday, I asked you, what would you do if you had a cloning machine? Here are your best answers. Clone Coney and make him tell me where the other one is. Cloney 2012. I would travel through time. No, you know the phrase, go fuck yourself? Yeah, that. 50-some. Break it, 'cause I'm religion. Hey, you tried. Sell it, stupid. Clone myself, so I could say I was born yesterday. Clone Klondike so I can have one. Klondike. How many people made the clone the cloning machine joke? A few. Few more. I would clone troopers. I would clone wars. I don't believe cloning would be possible. You see, in biology, blah, 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 blah. Nope. Practice kissing. What if there already is a cloning machine and we're all clones already? Jaden Smith, please come back to Twitter. Clone Jaden Smith and force them to have a rap battle? Oh my god, yes. Clone money because I don't have a job. That's illegal. I know I spelled it wrong. I would clone likes for that Facebook charity, because that always works. Clone my dingly wingly so I have 2 dinglers. Put on a prestigious magic show. Very nice. Make a better version of me for my parents. More wishes. No, I'm gonna ask the genie question later. Also, I love that your avatar is Fat Me from 6 months ago. Well done. Clone myself, so when I say up top, someone will be there on the other end. Clone a genie for more wishes. See, that's brilliant. Repopulate endangered species. Sounds boring. Clone myself so someone could keep up with me in Smash Brothers. I'm really good at Smash Brothers. That's what I'm trying to say. Finally, have someone to trade my Pokemon with. And finally, I'd face battle with my clones. Yesterday, I asked you what is the best way to cheer someone up. Here are your best answers. You don't. One less person to worry about. If she's moody, slap her booty. There. By subscrumbling their bumbles. Tell them Armageddon is finally here. Release the Yiay video on time, Jack. That's fair. I'm going to let you out soon. Here's a summary of the TV show Cheers by showing them a picture of Fat Jack. Just buy them a striper like every normal guy at the USA. So close. Prescription medication potluck. Food. Genocide. Politics at Thanksgiving dinner. Get him a Bud Light. Switch. Episode 9 of Season 3 of Game of Thrones. That's the Red Wedding.
Cry with them, because sadness is inevitable.
If you're not happy, you need Jesus. Tell them that if they don't cheer up, they'll kill their family. If you ever feel useless, remember, Jack has a top 10 best videos playlist. Oh my gosh, that's true. I haven't updated that in years. Need a lift to the bridge? You fiddle their diddlies. You know, that sentence isn't that bad. Close the Jack's Films video on their screen. A good, hot ask them if bad day. Little bums always cheer me up. And finally, disable or suppress their limbic system so they would no longer have emotions. If you don't have emotions, there's nothing to be sad about. Yesterday, I asked you if you were a superhero, what would your name and superpower be? Here are your best answers. My name is Distracted Man, and I want some ice cream, BRB. Name, Coney. Power, invisibility. I'd be Bat-Kid, and my power would be night hearing. I could hear in the dark. Name, Minecraft. Power, seducing 12-year-old children into making Let's Plays about me. Have no fear, Narcolepsy Man is here to say. Expectations Man. Power, lowering them to make all feel better. Man Demon. I'm like Batman, except a demon. I would be called Reality Check, and I would send my enemies into comas with earth-shattering truths. I already have invisibility. Nobody ever notices me. Name, Superhero. Power, ambiguity. Name, Get In. Power, the van. Your lips look luscious today. Why, thank you very much, but please stick to the topic at hand. Name, Real Man. Power, sucking the mint until it's all gone without biting it. That really does take a real man. Power, invisibility. Name, Perverto. Mustache Man. Power, prickly face battling. God, I love that word. You don't need a superpower to be a superhero. That's really deep, but play along. Name, Mom. Power, punishing daddy. Name, Dad. Power, bye. Name, Aaron. Superpower, putting up with you. Name, Flying Daredevil. Power, flying, but I'm the Daredevil. So I'm still blind, but I can fly real good. What if breathing oxygen is a superpower? Aliens and fish can't do that. I'd be Fat Man, and my superpower would be making dated 90s references. Far out. Name, Teenager. Power, I don't care about GDG. Name, annoying YouTube comment. Power, use semicolons wrong. My name would be Kool-Aid Man, and my powers would be walking around aiding those in need. Name, Iron Man. Power, avoid copyright. Dark Shadow. I will make your shadow darker. And finally, superhero name, Yo Mama. Superpower, being so fat that you need a poke flute to wake me up. Very nice integration of a Yo Mama joke. Yesterday, I asked you, how do you escape the friend zone? Here are your best answers. Well, first you have to get a friend. Reload your last save point. Get out of the family zone first. Unfriend them. Then you'll just be in the zone. You know what they say. An apple a day keeps the friend zone away. Show her your amiibos. Revealing the shrine. You don't, so get over it. By not posting a you don't comment.
Write silly haiku. Make girl fall in love with you. Escape the friend zone.
Lap dance. Say you are gay. And then the girl immediately loves you because she can't have you. That's how girls work. You don't. Just move on, you sad swine. Ask Ron Weasley. I guess he did kind of escape it. Okay. Be really, really nice. By not being a little bitch. By having a profile pic. Sorry, man. I would escape it if she wasn't so obsessed with Brian. I can't believe she likes Brian so much. Has Brian been friends with her for 5 years? No. But Brian, I don't know. I never really had that problem with my dad. Step 1, take a Ziploc bag and fill it with tears. There is no step 2. Tell her you don't read the terms and conditions. Chicks dig bad boys. Name, Internet Explorer. Power, too late to post a comment. Make them your enemy. And finally, realize that the friend zone is a concept to justify not having sex with a woman. Truth hurts. Yesterday, I asked you to describe white people in just 4 words. Here are your best answers. Wearing Birkenstocks with socks. What are you trying to say, hater? Having one black friend. Natural, authentic, zeal, damn it. All look the same. Yeah, we do. The skin color crayon. People that ruin trends. No, we just improve upon them. I'm not racist, but... Stop twerking. No ass. Okay, some of us have asses. Like Iggy Azalea. We're sorry for Iggy. Guilt, 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 guilt. White people be like Stalin, Mussolini, Hitler, Jack's films. Actually sort of peach colored. I see them a lot. They took our jobs. I literally can't even. Save this one for the Tumblr in 4 words, Yiay. I am white, and I find this very racist. Why can't we describe other races too? Shaking my head. I think that's more than 4 words. This water's too spicy. We cannot say I love chai latte. There are people too. Psych! Wow, delish quinoa, Susan. I just got whiter by saying that. So goddamn bright, This next one is my absolute favorite answer in any Yiay ever. Clapping after airplanes land. So true. We are grammar Nazis. There we go. Damn it. ABC Family original movie. Really, really, really sorry. Wearing shorts in winter. Sunburns are really painful. And finally, here's a fun challenge. Yesterday I asked you to fill in the blank. A blank a day keeps the doctor away. Here are your best answers. Cyanide pill, because you will be dead. Yes, we get it. A threatening letter written in blood. Restraining order. A not going mom keeps the doctor away. A appendicitis today keeps the doctor here to stay. A night, a day keeps the birthday away. A fedora a day keeps everyone away. A shot to the head a day keeps the doctor away. Actually, you only really need to do it once. A minigun a day keeps everyone away. Wow, that's a lot of death jokes today. All right, on to the next one. Death. A sudden decline in medical school graduates a day keeps the doctor away. A cool trick that helps you lose weight a day keeps the doctor away. Doctors hate me. A dead companion a day keeps the doctor away. I really gotta start watching that show. Here's a nice lengthy summary all about apples, just in case you wanted it. An unoriginal comment a day keeps Mr. Jack's films away, I'll say. A doctor a day keeps the doctor away. Nothing keeps the doctor away. An Apple Watch a day keeps the Apple doctor away. An apple a day keeps the teeth away, am I right? They are so hard. What the hell kind of apples are you eating? A healthy immune system, a can of doctor repellent. A donut a day keeps the ladies away. In hindsight, I really should have changed the question to fill in the blanks. A blank a day keeps the blank away. But, oh well, I'm gonna have to live with this for the rest of my life. The show must go on. A prayer a day keeps the doctor away. Y'all need Jesus. An empty bank account. A Dalek a day. I really gotta start watching that show. A year a day. A nation with no healthcare system. Sad but true. A blank a day keeps the doctor away. A day keeps the doctor away. A day keeps the doctor away. That one hurt my head a little. WebMD search. And finally, an apple. That wasn't challenging at all. Yeah, yesterday I asked you how I can get to 2 million subs because I'm so close and yet so far. So here are your best answers. Make good content, no. Pay people to subscribe, see that could work. Use more jump cuts. Put my comment on Yiay. Okay, now what? Come out, no I already did that. Makeup tutorials, no I already did that. Boobs in the thumbnail, no I already did that in a video about putting boobs in the thumbnail. Guys, I'm like The Simpsons, I've done it all. Caleb with PewDiePie. Who's Caleb? 1 subscribe equals 1 Africa. Sex tape, there you go. Sext ape. Change your channel logo. My friend thought that your channel is a creep channel. I don't blame your friend. More nudity. By overreacting to independent scary video games, become Morgan Freeman. Yeah, I guess he's like a national treasure, but I don't even think he has a lot of subscribers. Don't be a little bitch about it. Nudes. Suck YouTube's dick. What do you think I've been doing for 9 years? Forehead in the thumbnail. Oh wait, that'll never fit. 19 thumbs up. Nice. Step 1, stop making videos on Jack's films. Step 2, stop making videos. Step 3, stop. Step 4, drop. Step 5, roll. Die. Change the way you say 1.8 million to be pronounced as 2 million. Nice workaround, I like it. Tell people to not subscribe. You will get all the rebels by getting 200,000 more. Duh. Here are the lyrics to the theme song from Sonic Heroes, for some reason. Maybe there are only 1.8 million people in the world that can actually stand you. Never thought of it that way. You know that thing where you show your face in the videos? Yeah, you need to change that. Use more Jesus. Full frontal nudity. Sell your soul. No, I did that years ago. Sell Aaron. Now we're talking. Honest answer. Bring back news and haikus. Oh, I do like that series. I just might.
Stop making haikus. It's really nerdy of you. No one loves a nerd.
All right, cool. And finally, never make any videos, you stupid fat gaffer. Yesterday, I asked you what is the worst thing you could say at a funeral. Here are your best answers. First, well, this party died. Get well soon. Called it. Can we take a selfie? Had a blast. When are we doing this again? Congratulations. Is he dead? We can revive this person using the Dragon Balls. When is he responding? GG, good game. Is there free Wi-Fi? You may kiss the bride. Remind me, who's that again? Wonderful weather we're having. Only 4 more to get that pentakill. I have to go see the new Yiay. The feels. Stop! Don't marry this man. Should have forwarded that chainmail. Here are the lyrics to All Star by Smash Mouth, which is never appropriate. Well, that escalated quickly. Bazinga! Finally. And finally, I don't think any of these answers could be funny. Funerals are a time of reflection and mourning. Thanks for playing, Rainbow Jellyfish. Yesterday, I asked you what annoys you the most. What really grinds your gears? What's your biggest pet peeve? Here are your best answers. It's good to be back. Plot and porn. The sight of my own face. When people finish each other's memes. When Jack goes on vacation. Aw. And comes back. What if the thing that annoys you the most finds you annoying? Wrong hole. Grinds my gears when people use their phones while I'm talking to them.
Grinds my gears when your mom is on the phone when I'm doing it.
The lack of lube grinds my gears. You. People who use extremely common answers to your questions. You. The really manly groans in porn. Yeah.
When I'm not featured on Yiay.
People that bitch about not getting on Yiay. Air horns. Sorry, man. What annoys me the most? When I lose my Oreo and my cup of milk. Buddy, I have fantastic news for you. When people chew with their mouth open. Hold on 1 sec. There we go. That's my pet peeve. Breathing. When the hook isn't strong enough to hold the rope. People who say Caucasian instead of white. Like, what do Asians gotta do with this? Face battling with dad. When I lost my phone and it's on silent. If I truly loved it, I would have put a ring on it. When people post unnecessarily long songs in the comment section. I actually wrote a song about my lonely road. I walk a lonely road, the only one. Okay, it's the lyrics to Boulevard of Broken Dreams. Real good, real nice. People who try way too hard to be funny in comments. I feel so bad for you. And finally, to not know what annoys me. Yesterday, I asked you, how do you want to die? Here are your best answers. Tickle fun. Slowly. In your arms tonight. Japanese game show. I'm Hindu. I can't die. Peacefully. Fabulously. In a blaze of glory. Holes. By saving the world, but killing me and the villain in the process. Tomorrow. What if life is just a prelude to death? Not as a virgin. Aww. I can't die. I'm Jesus. No, you are Jenny. By age. This so easy. Taking you with me. I would love to die having sex. But then you won't finish. I'm already dead inside. Canada. The person just wrote Canada. So you want Canada to kill you or alive? I'm immortal. I just want to die. I don't care how. And finally, I'm a feminist. How dare you? I love that one. Yesterday, I asked you how to be a thug in 4 words. Here are your best answers. Do all your homework. Pour milk, then cereal. Stop. You are white. Don't express any emotions. Use Internet Explorer every day. Mountain Dew and Doritos. Cry yourself to sleep. Step on Legos. Bitch. Having no profile picture. Reading terms and conditions. Don't read the terms. Who do I believe? Being black should work. Being racist works too. Hug a cool thug. Give hugs, not drugs.
A lot of Nickelback. Sites without parental permission. Complete the whole Pokedex. Fuck money, get bitches. Money, bitches, get fucked. Get fuck money, bitches. Get paid, get laid, Gatorade. That's 5, I know. Actually, it's 9. Copying other comments. Fuckers. Should we really desire to be thugs? Thug and gang culture are simply ways to encourage violence and discrimination. Live in mom's basement. Criminal, villain, hooligan, ruffian. It's true, I googled it. Thugs don't need 4. And finally, by being a thug. Thug life. Yesterday, I asked you if you were immortal for a day, what would you do? Here are your best answers. Complete Sonic on the hardest difficulty. I would inject a whole marijuana. Probably focused on my impending mortality. Put dick in blender. Play the invincible Super Mario music wherever I went. Stick my dick in a blender. I'd create a male supremacy Tumblr. I'm sure it exists. F*** a blender. I'll tell you what I wouldn't do. Watch Shaq's films. Question, would whatever happens to us as immortals affect us once we are mortal again? A la Pirates of the Caribbean. For example, if I get shot as an immortal, would it kill once I become mortal? Zoanne, it's a fucking comedy show. Yes, sure. Rob a bank of all of its pens. How do you know you're not already immortal? That's the kind of question you can only answer once. Think about it. Nothing, since I'm already immortal in the minds and hearts of my cult. I'd get all the free Starbucks I want. I don't think you get the rules. Shave and don't be afraid to get cut. Keep on keeping on. Immortality and invincibility are 2 entirely different things, Jack. Yeah, I'm starting to get that now. I would engage in autoerotic asphyxiation without a safety buddy. Go to the hood and shout the you-know-what word. Voldemort? Not die, not die. I would not die. Yes, that is what immortal means. I can't, since immortality is unachievable for the human body right now. However, certain scientists, futurists, and philosophers have theorized about I wouldn't do anything I wouldn't normally do. Did you really think this immortal question through? Apparently not. I play a shit ton of Russian roulette. I would totally fucking yes. Do what I do in Grand Theft Auto. And finally, I would watch Yiay and not die of boredom. And then there's a gif of me trolling myself. Well played. Yesterday I asked, well no, not yesterday, 30 days ago I asked you, challenged you to create something using tutorials from lynda.com/jack. Here are your best submissions. Our first submission is a song from Millie, who remixed, you'll hear it. Yesterday I asked you what turns you off. Here are your best answers. Light switch, a light switch, light switch, a light switch, light switch, a light switch. Hold on, it gets better. Light switch, 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 light switch. So sick. Can only go downhill from here, guys. Dingus Productions made this lovely drawing thanks to a tutorial he found on lynda.com. One note, that is definitely not how you spell my last name, so let me just... There we go. Find it quite rude and disrespectful that you didn't know that, but whatever, I'm forgiving. This guy Luke actually made a 3D portrait of my face using software called Blender. It's pretty terrific. I wish it had more sideburns, but you know, you get a B-, Luke. Repinar made a freaking carpet simulator also using Blender. I don't have a witty joke for this. I legit want to know how to do that. Wasp125 made pretty much the dankest thing I've ever seen. Oh look, this guy made a baby. Congratulations. Door3 tweeted at me, can you beat 7 in your mouth? And I don't want to give him any context. Here is one of the dankest memes I've ever seen. Oh, someone made a really rare Pepe, thank you. Rowan Miller somehow made an entire app. It's called the Jack's Films Comment Generator, and I don't exactly know how it works or what it does, but I'm just kind of impressed anyways. YouTuber Bananimation made an entire Breaking Bad cartoon, and YouTuber Pigeon Ace made a very creepy 3D animation. Thank you for the nightmare fuel. YouTuber BT Hot learned color grading from Lynda to make this short, which already looks better than anything I've ever made, God. Jessica learned how to Photoshop this very beautiful image of Gollum finally finding herself. This submission must have taken hours to Photoshop. I mean, look at the detail. I like this one a lot because it reminds me of what could have been. Toby Plier says, look Jack, I learned to play the piano. Scratch that, this is the dankest thing I've ever seen. Oh, no big deal. This user learned how to make an entire building. What'd you do today? Uh-huh. Alex, I really like the shading in this one. I would have been more impressed if there were color. B-, dankest thing I've ever seen. Oh my God, yes. This user made a song that has the sickest drop I have ever heard. Listen.
My lady.
YouTuber Jack Hill made a very touching tribute to my pedo stash. Take a look. Shoot, you're right, man. I think I want to grow it again. YouTuber Mr. Monkey Squid made a very slick animated opening, but I saved the best for last, and I think you'll agree. Hey, girl, I wrote you a new song about Valentine's Day.
And how it's one fat lie.
I want to thank YouTuber Sam Henry for that piece of art. That was, incredible. Yesterday, I asked you, what is the worst time to faint? Here are your best answers. Trust fall exercises. When bragging to someone about how you never faint. In the jail shower. When is there a good time to faint? Well played. In a non-fainting contest. When you're at the end of the Marvel credits, duh. When playing Mortal Kombat. Faintality. When you're bouncing that booty. While getting down on girl. Hey, that was almost English. When you're about to beat the Pokemon League. I wish I played Pokemon so I could get this joke. I'm sure it's a real knee slapper. At standing up school. When I'm admiring the cliffside. Fainting is for pussies. Always go full coma. 12:35. That's the worst time to faint. When typing a new Yiay. When trying to catch someone who's about to faint while juggling knives. Just before you go to sleep. In the middle of a fedora trick. Right as you're about to nut. And finally, maybe fainting is Jesus' way to tell you to die. Yesterday, I asked you, how would you break the internet? You know, kind of like how Kim Kardashian didn't. Here are your best answers. Rosie O'Donnell leaked nudes. I would... Just do it! Is that meme too old yet? I'm sorry. Why break the internet when you can just break hearts, am I right? No.
By having your mama sit on it.
I actually like that yo mama joke. Change the Wi-Fi password to the internet. Using Internet Explorer. Hey, that's a pretty good answer, except here's 4 others. Feminism is a joke. That should do it. By not misusing the term break the internet, you fucking normie. Have Bill Cosby tell the truth. Force Al Gore to break it. He made the thing after all. He did. I'm not going to stop the internet. I'm going to break the internet. That was my Daenerys Targaryen impression. I am so sorry. The real question is, how do you fix the internet? No, that was not the real question, actually, if you were listening. Upload Ultron. Yeah, that should do it. No, it shouldn't. It didn't work. Did you see the movie? Try again, Dana. Ask Bing. Okay, Bing. I guess it doesn't work like that. Like a Kit Kat bar. The internet was founded in post 1 of 2000. You can't break the internet. It's not a tangible thing. Here's 4 ways you can break the internet. Ooh. Actually start paying for music. Okay. What did it ever do to you? Tell it we're disappointed in it. Ooh, that would break the internet. Carefully, tap the internet against the side of the pan, then break it open with your index finger and thumb. I don't know, how would you break the internet? I would upload YGS 100, but call it YGS 101. What if the internet already broke us? And finally, use Internet Explorer to download Internet Explorer. Hey, what are you doing this weekend? Yesterday, I asked you what... Here are your best answers. Damn. Don't say your mom. Don't say your mom. Don't say your mom. Your mom. Your mom. Dying. Your mom. My mom. Crushing the patriarchy. And your mom. My best, Jack. I'm doing my best. Question is, who am I doing this weekend? Answer is no one. Releasing the virus. And your mom. Converting oxygen into carbon dioxide. My weekend is booked. Get out. Getting paid, getting laid, Gatorade. Getting Gatorade. Just Gatorade, though. The other 2 aren't working out so well. All the things I should since through the week. Almost English. The same thing we did yesterday, Pinky. Try and take over the world. That's classified. I have a newborn baby, so there will be lots of crying and pooping. I'm not sure what he'll be doing, though. This weekend, I'm going to be making my way downtown, walking fast, faces passing about. Collecting rare Pepes. Here's an example. That is a very rare Pepe. Get paid, get laid, Viking raid. Not much you. What if the weekend is the beginning of the week? And finally, I know what I'm not doing. Yesterday, I asked you for a cool new acronym for PETA. And I think this is my favorite episode ever. Please end terrible anime. Pets, enter the arena. Perpetually erroneous theories on animalism. Please, everyone, take acid. PETA? OMG, he's like my favorite character. No! Please exclude this answer. People, eradicate them all. PETA, ETA, plethora of endangered tree alligators. Oh, you've never seen a tree alligator? That's why they're endangered. Perv Evan touches anything. Pretty easy to acronym. I know, right? That's why I chose it. Pretending everything threatens animals. That one's genius. Please eviscerate that animal. Please ease the AIDS. Praise eternally the Antichrist. People eating 10 animals. Please end these answers. Pain, end the ass. People every day touch a light switch. God damn. PETA. People enjoy their suffering, I'll say. Get paid, get laid, get Gatorade. Please educate these assholes. People for the ethical treatment of animals. That wasn't funny. Police enforcing tongue action. People enslaved to androids. That one's deep. PETA. Pretty epic toddlers, alright. People entertaining themselves. Anthropomorphically. Please, everyone, terminate animals. Papa. Eggs taste amazing. PETA? More like pedophile. That's not a good acronym. Please excuse the annoyance. And finally, people eventually try anal. Yesterday, I asked you what are some new Starbucks flavors that you would like to see. Here are your best answers. Vegemite. Ugh. Chloroform. Regret. YouTube flavored. I don't like it, but I'm addicted to it. Water. Dunkin' Donuts flavored. Spell my name right. Flavor. The Ariana Grande. I'll have a Grande Ariana. I have no taste buds, so this is offensive. Jax Films flavor. Oh wait, too stale. I got 189 likes. Thanks, guys. I'd rather see a list of Starbucks lovers. A little appreciation, maybe? Flavor. I'm a barista. D's Nuts. The dankest flavor. That would still be D's Nuts. My hopes and dreams flavor. So, dead flavor then? Yeah, basically. Starbucks flavored, Oreo flavored Starbucks coffee. Egg. Flavortown flavor. And that is a very rare Pepe. Well done. Is cheaper a flavor? It is now. I don't like Starbucks. Okay, but the question doesn't require that you do. Thanks for playing. Bursting Starburst Starbucks. Shrek Juice. Daddy Issues. Racially ambiguous. Methamphetamine Marshmallow. Starbucks for Men. Stem Cell Splice Latte. What's wrong with you? And finally, real coffee. Yesterday, I asked you to describe religion in just 4 words. It's about to get ugly. My God is better. Boy, I love Satan. Internet flame war incoming. Fight, 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 fight. Excuse to hate gays. Hate to excuse gays. Gays to excuse hate. Gays to hate excuse. Nice collaboration there, guys. No taxes, all profit. Here, have a pamphlet. Christianity, Scientology, Buddhism, Shrek. Oh shit, science, run! Jokes offend kind people. Scientology even spooks Christians. We accept everyone.
Psych!
Time for virgins, guys. Too controversial, Jack.
You should see the answers I didn't pick. Ooh.
Dependent on your perception. Extremists just ruin everything. Yeah, they do. Don't have sex, ever. Poor Eve. That apple. Care for some punch?
I do not religion.
The Spanish Inquisition. Whoops.
Not Adam and Steve.
1 like equals 1 prayer. No thanks, I'm good. Contradictory contradictions for contradicting. Creed. Not very good. Pray the memes away. Explanation for the voices. Fighting in comment sections. And finally, not touching this one.
But you answered the questions, so...
Yesterday, I asked you for your best tips for job interviews. Here are your best answers. Be as white as you can. Comic Sans for resume. Always cuddle afterwards. Say no pun intended after every sentence. Maintain eye contact at all times. Then slowly unzip your pants. Murder the boss, then wear his skin to work. This really works, thanks. Use a tie. Only a tie. Lean in for a kiss during any awkward silences. Watch all of Dwight Schrute's lines and memorize them to perfection. Blowjobs are better than no jobs, am I right? Compliment your interviewer's breasts. Yes, even if it's a guy. Convince the interviewer that you're somehow related to them and rely on good old-fashioned nepotism. Step 1, don't get a job. Step 2, live in your mom's basement till she dies. Step 3, inherit her house. Foolproof. Come in wearing a fursuit instead of a normal suit. Leave your knives at home. Breathe very heavily so they know you're healthy. To ease tension and be more comfortable during the interview, imagine yourself naked. When they ask you about previous experiences, don't say YouTuber. Don't tell North Korea. They don't like interviews. Put out.
My mom told me to get a job.
And finally, get the job. Too easy. Next question. Yesterday, I asked you, what are your best icebreakers? Here are your best answers. I hear North Korea's nicest time of year. Valyrian steel.
So do you like My Little Pony?
Do you have a moment to talk about our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ?
The Titanic.
Any of the puns from Batman and Robin.
Ice to see you.
Weren't you in that porno? Hey, wanna watch SpongeBob? On Blu-ray. What were the results of your last physical? Hi, I'm a sex offender. How much does a polar bear weigh? Enough to break the ice. Hi, I'm Brianna. You ever notice how elbows look like tiny knees? Hi, I'm Brianna. Do you want to see my collection of amiibos? Here's a picture of the old board game Don't Break the Ice. I'll allow it. Milady. What's the difference between a boner and a cheeseburger? You're not giving me a cheeseburger right now. Hi, I'm Brianna. How much does a polar bear weigh? I failed zoology. I really want to know. Who's your favorite furry? Well, I bet you're all wondering why I called you here today. So do you like memes? Season 5, episode 8. And finally, do you like Jack's films? Oh cool, me neither. Yesterday, I asked you if you were a world-class hacker, what would you hack into? Here are your best answers. What do you mean, if? I would hack into the White House and make it a purple house. I don't think that's how hacking works. Playboy Mansion security cameras. Brilliant. I would hack into heaven. Just to see what it's like. I'd hack into a tree. With an axe. I get it. I would hack the Pentagon. Hi, is this the Pentagon? Yeah, it's me, Jack. I just got a very threatening message from an Alexander Nato? I would hack Valve and force them to make a Portal 3. Really? That's the game you want them to make, not the other big third one. Tu canal YouTube, porque quiero añadir subtítulos en español. I know what you said. I would hack into Jesus' computer and spread his info, because y'all need Jesus. I'd leak Jack's Film's private makeup tutorials. Oh god, please don't. I would hack into the World Hacky Sack Tournament and hack my way to glory. I'd hack into all of my accounts that I can't remember the passwords for. I'd hack into the heart of the girl that friend-zoned me. Sounds like she already hacked into your heart. I would hack into Obama because he is a robot. No, he's not. He's a lizard man. I would hack into the government to see if they really are reptiles. I just said they are, yes. Hack into a hacking network and hack other this just hurts to read, no. Google Maps. So everyone will get lost. I would hack your computer and put this in today's Yiay. I don't remember putting that in there. This video, so I won't be in it. I just de-hacked your hacking, sorry. If I was a world-class hacker, why would I tell you what I would hack into? Well played, Jesse. I would hack into your heart and get you to love me. Too late. The Chuck E. Cheese ticket machine. That Game Boy SP will be mine. Oh, remember those? I would hack into GameStop's website and pre-order all the amiibo. The grocery store. So I could see what's taking my dad so long. I don't like hacker or hacking. And finally, I already am a hacker. I am the one who put up this question. Yesterday, I asked you what's on your bucket list. Here are your best answers. What's a bucket list? Yeah, me too. Right, I should probably explain. A bucket list is a list of things you want to do before you die, or kick the bucket. Get in a taxi and yell, follow that car. Oh my god, I've always wanted to do that. To make a bucket list. To bucket a make list.
To watch Lucifer rise.
Figure out what the fuck a blue corn moon is. To free the lobsters from the grocery store. Oh, 5-year-old me would love you. Inject a whole marijuana. Go to the Olive Bar and get cheese so it keeps on going. Okay, Google. What the fuck is an olive bar? No idea what you said there, buddy. I don't have a bucket list. Now my fucket list, on the other hand. Get Jack to accept Lord Xenu as his savior. Joke's on you, buddy. Check my Twitter bio. Yeah, I love him. This guy right here. Been looking to buy a beautiful, rare bucket like this one for almost 37 years. Notice the slick shine. Maybe all life is just a big bucket list. The French. To go up to Justin Bieber and say, what did the music industry ever do to you? Why do you care? Why do you want to know so much about me? It's like you're obsessed with me. I just have a lot of questions, that's all. Get some Queen Elizabeths, mate. Get her good, mate. Drink some damn good crocodile piss, mate. That took me way too long to figure out that you're saying get paid, get laid Gatorade, but Aussie style. Very nice. Stay up the entire night. Let me just say that I have done that for editing videos, and it is very overrated. To become even sassier than you. Oh, that's cute. Fight me, friends. And finally, finding out why it's called a bucket list. Why is a list in a bucket? What's a bucket have to do with achieving one's life goals? I'm foreign. Happy Father's Day to all the daddies who don't know their daddies yet. Yesterday, I asked you what are your best dad jokes? To rate these jokes, I've installed this handy groanometer, which measures the cringe factor of every joke. Let's get started. Honey, I'm pregnant. Hi, pregnant, I'm dad. Why are there walls around a cemetery? Because people are dying to get in. Bought some Velcro today. It's a ripoff. Ow. How do you think the unthinkable? With an iceberg. How does the moon cut its hair? Eclipse it. These puns, they hurt me so much. I tried donkey meat once. I didn't like it though. It tasted like ass. What are you drinking, son?
Soy milk? Hola, milk. Soy is tu padre.
Oh, come on.
Dad, it's cold. Go to the corner. But why? Because it's 90 degrees. How do you make an egg roll? You push it. I have to go to the bathroom. Mention my name and you'll get a good seat.
Oh, God.
So bad they're good. How do you keep an idiot in suspense? How? I'll tell you later. My dad almost told me a joke about pizza, but it was too cheesy.
Ugh.
My dad likes jokes. Do you not get Yiay? Hey dad, tell me a joke. Pussy. I don't get it. I know. Okay, that one's kind of good. My dad got sick when he was traveling. Where'd he go? Germany. 2 peanuts were walking down the street. One was wrapped in its shell. The other was assaulted.
Ugh.
The boiled water died. It shall be missed. My dad said his comedy routine started the day I was born. Aww. What do you call a cow with no legs? Ground beef.
Ugh.
Why did the monkey fall out of the tree? Because he was dead.
Ugh.
And finally, thank God, hand son a burger. It's a bison burger. Leaves and never comes back. This one took me a while, but I got it. Yesterday, I asked you what is the best way to tell your kid they're adopted? And you are all terrible people. Here we go. A text message. Tell them that they're not adopted, then wink at them. Throw them an adoption party. So you know the film Annie? When your kid does something bad, just tell them, you are no son or daughter of mine. Literally. Raise your hands if you're not adopted. Not so fast, Billy. I said to ask your dad for permission. Why are you asking me? Son, I'm a virgin. One man's trash is another man's treasure, am I right?
Up top.
Just quit responding to dad until they figure it out. Observe that a true Baratheon can't have blonde hair. Hey kid. What? No, I was talking to my kid. By letting them take a DNA test. At least you can complete your Loki cosplay. Write them a poem. Roses are red, violets are blue. Aren't you so glad we adopted you? On Yiay. Sorry, Timmy. You came out of the womb. Just not mine. Ooh, link them to this video. Bring them to their orphanage and say, hey look, that's your old house. When a mommy and a daddy love each other very much, they make a baby that they love. And then there's babies like you. Do I also have to tell them I kidnapped him? No, not at all. That'll be for another Yiay. And finally, tell them they have something in common with Jack's films. What? Good one, guys. Great, good answers. Yesterday, I asked you to help me write a song. So here is my music, set to your lyrics. Butter my bread, babe, very rare pet, babe. Made out with a pic of Captain America yesterday. I make dankly, you can too. But I can't sing without auto-tune. Finding a sentence for this wasn't easy. YGS hundreds coming, please believe me. What you say? Hey baby girl, what an excellent need. What you say? I'm singing this very badly. Help me hide the body, help me hide the booty. Lobster traps are always marked by a buoy. Steve Buscemi wants some spaghetti. I'm on a quest to find a rare pepe. I wish I was as famous as Cutie Pie. Baby, GDR is still exercise. What you say? I don't need you, I have YouTube money. What you say? Hail Cthulhu, Uncle Hug me funny. What you say? Colonoscopy with the GoPro. What you say? Why not play a saxophone solo? What you say? Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2. What you say? I don't wanna write a song. Yesterday, I asked you to describe teenagers in just 4 words. Here are your best answers. You don't understand me. Shower? I got axe. Genitalia control our lives. One Direction worship chamber. Cooties don't exist anymore.
Yay, my balls dropped.
Almost an actual person. People born from 1996 to 2002. Judges? Yeah, that's way too many words, sorry. Linkin Park. Nothing else. Crawling in my skin. Beat, meat, sleep, repeat. Leggings are definitely pants. Deep quotes on Tumblr. Drugs, shrugs, hugs, and mugs. Nothing turns me off. Loud, obnoxious, rebellious, out of control, and up to no good. These are just a few of a wide number of stereotypes. But I love him! Terribly energetic, evil necrophiles. Oh look, this is an acronym too, A+. Copy homework from Wikipedia. Joke's on you, I did that well into college. I need a relationship. You need more Jesus. Dating for 3 months. Aw, maybe legal. You decide. What is it about teenagers that make the rest of society seem to turn against them? I believe IDK, my BFF Jill. I am an individual. Crusty socks, door locks. My love. Starbucks, Chipotle, Netflix, repeat. That doesn't necessarily stop when you become an adult. Ages 12 to 21. No, that's very wrong. 13 to 19. It's not hard. Teenagers, a parental mishap. Not waiting until marriage. Disgusting. Killers in disguised bodies. And finally, thou shalt not even. Yesterday, I asked you for some new commandments. Here are your best answers. Thou shalt not want none unless you got buns hun. Thou shalt dance like thou art not being watched. Thou shalt disregard the first 10. I was only kidding. Thou shalt not make a joke about religion. Check your privilege. Whoops. Thou shalt love your neighbor. Literally. Thou shalt not pour their milk before their cereal. Thou shalt watch subs, not dubs. Thou shalt speak normally and not use words like thou and shalt. Thou shalt place brethren before hoes. Thou shalt flick every earlobe thou see. Thou shalt not use reverse psychology to be on Yiay. Dang it. Honor Shrek, thy lord and savior. Thou shalt not make Shrek jokes. Thou shalt not leave a bro hanging. Thou shalt not confuse random with funny. Thou shalt like this if you cry every time. Thou shalt not believe it is butter. Thou shalt crank that soldier boy. Thou shalt not wham and bam without thanking the ma'am. Thou shalt possess 99 quarrels, but a wench shall not be identified as one. Thou shalt not consist mainly of salt. Thou shalt not clap when a plane lands or a movie ends. It's so hard not to, though. Thou shalt not covet thy neighbor's wife. Aye. And finally, thou shalt not add new commandments. Sorry. Yesterday, I asked you for your best parenting tips. Here are your best answers. Buy a dog crate, showing them the divorce papers. Don't feed them, they'll get fat. I don't know, I'm 14. I'm a child. Refrigerate them to prevent spoiling. Don't forget to feed your child weekly. Practice first with someone else's baby. Water it and give it sunlight. Let your child explore the dark underworld in his mind and tell him to agree with the voices. Tell them they are your favorite child, but the other kid's close behind. If you want tips, you should work as a waiter. Thanks. For first-time parents, buy new baby seats. Make sure they are in date, but as far as everything else goes, cheap works just as good as the expensive brand. I've tried them all, lol. I didn't actually want real parenting advice. Welcome to Yiay. Keep the receipt. Have very low expectations. What if the children are the ones who need the tips? Teach the swear words early, you dingus. Teach your kids how to make pepes so they don't get bullied. And oh my god, that is the rarest. Thou shalt answer the question, but under the wrong question. Nice. Make sure it's definitely your kid. Duct tape. In the spirit of Darwin, do nothing. If they're an addition to humanity, they'll live. Don't drop that dun-dun-dun. Hey, don't. I mean, baby. I'd prefer if you kept your tips away from my kids. That's disgusting. I don't know. But if someone could give mine some kid tips, that'd be just great. Don't feed your kid after midnight. Hide your kids. Be a cool dad. Make jokes. Act hip. Give them parenting cheat codes. You don't give tips. You get even. Make sure your first kid's first word is first. Whatever you do, don't get caught. Don't take away your kids' electronics. Take away their chargers and see their phone time get shorter and shorter. That is genius. And finally, don't get your parenting tips from a Jax Films video. I agree. Yesterday, I asked you, what should I get Erin, my girlfriend, for her birthday? Here are your best answers. A real man, a real Klondike. Aw, but this one's so cute. An ultimatum. Who's Erin? A man with a real job. Those were 6 different people. An apology. Never. Her freedom back. Never. Sideburns. She's a big girl. She can grow them herself. You should buy flowers, motor hand. Give her flowers when I have a chance. A balloon that you could put Erin. Took me a solid 3 minutes to get this one. 2 million subscribers.
Cool, cool. Get her so much toast you could make a castle out of it. I'm on it. You should give Erin a reason to stay with you. Damn, she doesn't need anything because she already has you. Aww. A dick. You should get her what every girl wants. Channing Tatum. Let her out of your basement for a day. A thought, because that's what counts. A supportive fan base. Where am I gonna get one of those? You should get her what every woman truly desires. The rarest of amiibos. Get her something for her birthday. Thanks, Connor. A kiss. Album. And finally, a boyfriend who doesn't ask random strangers what he should get his girlfriend. Touché. Yesterday, I asked you, what's an acronym for memes? Here are your dankest answers. My enemies must end soon. Memes entertain mostly every sicko. Mainstream entertainment makes everyone stupid. Memes enlighten my euphoria sensors. Man, Ethiopia must envy Switzerland. Memes everywhere? Make 'em stop. Make easy money every second. My ex. Excellent sex. Memes. Even moms enjoy some. MILF extravaganza. I don't know what else to write. Memes everywhere. Memes everywhere. Shit. Mr. M&M must eat spaghetti. Mom expertly made M&M spaghetti. This one's genius because the M&M spaghetti thing is in itself a meme. Markiplier eroticism means estrogen skyrockets. Pepe, Pepe. Maybe every meme exists sometimes. More excruciating memes. Enjoy Satan. Memes eventually make everyone sad. Men engineering mediocre exclusive satire. Mostly esoteric, mindless elements of society. Make it stop, please. Many erotic men eating sausage. Get paid, get laid, Gatorade. My entire mind exploded. Sup. My emu makes Eskimo sounds. And finally, Mom enters my entrance. Shh. Yeah, yesterday I asked you to describe Disney in just 4 words. Here are your best answers. The D looks weird. Yes, it does. Duets, replacing sex scenes. Really screwed up Miley. Anthropomorphic creatures sing lots. Feelings, furries, dead moms. The best Pandora station. Only the pretty win. Most unrealistic female waistlines. Raising ultimate child army. Mistaking G for D. Yeah, totally. Stop bursting into song. Needs more Shrek rides. Sexually attracted to animals. Marriage after just meeting. Straight to disc sequels. Yeah, they made a Cinderella 3. No idea what happens in the second one. All the dead mothers. Pluto dog, Goofy not. Bad live action sitcoms. Yeah. Now banning selfie sticks. Was terrible after Shrek. They didn't do Shrek. Please, no Rule 34. Overly analyzed by Tumblr. Yeah, but what isn't? Money, wealth, dollars, cash.
Bow to your overlords.
Did Nemo find himself? Forget Black Princess. Frozen. Disney, Datney, my knee, your knee. Why is Mom always dead? Kisses solve everything, right? And finally, creating unrealistic expectations forever. Happy birthday to me. Yesterday I asked you how should I celebrate my birthday? Here are your best answers. Don't. With all of your friends. Oh wait, by meeting your biological parents. God damn, I have the best fans ever. Aging, I guess. Holiday off Yiay. No, mega nerd. Yiay can never take a holiday. Spend it with friends, family, and hey, you could even get proposed to by your boyfriend. After all, it's legal. Yeah, it is. Good thing I'm in a good mood for your gay jokes. By watching your birth with the whole family. That'd be fun. Treat yourself to a forehead reduction. Yeah, it's looking pretty big today. Once a year. That is a really good way to celebrate a birthday. Make a yam. Yesterday you asked me. By making a 7-second video of you telling everyone it's your birthday. It's my birthday! For your birthday, you should meet Smosh. I think that would be interesting. I would love to meet Smosh. I'll bet they're really cool dudes.
What?
By celebrating Aaron's birthday. That's a good way to celebrate my birthday. Sit in the shower, ugly cry, and eat birthday cake. I kind of already did that though. Why? Staring at a camera and talking to yourself. Like usual. That one cuts me deep. Alone. In style. By getting yourself a gift and then there's a link to an Amazon site. What is it? God damn it! White boy twerk party. Do a Yiay video asking how you should celebrate your birthday. Great idea. And finally, why should you celebrate? Nearing death has nothing good in it. Thanks, guys. Yesterday, I asked you, what would you tell the haters? Here are your best answers.
You too. My mom said I can't talk to you. Hate is gonna hate, mate. It's just fate. I don't see your comment on Yiay. Make like my dad. Never come back. Hey, stop. I would manipulize them to give me money. Let me just Google that to make sure manipulize is a word, and nope, it is definitely not a word.
Come on, guys, I have a family.
Duel me, bro. Bad day.
You guys want to share a pizza? Nobody will hate me if I share my pizza with them. Wow, way to think of all the lactose intolerant haters. It's pretty fucking ableist of you.
Your pepes aren't even rare. Hi.
Stop commenting on my videos, Mom. That's fair. Negativity is bad for the spleens. Don't do it, dude. Save the spleens.
Looks like you need Jesus.
Nah. Good morning. I see the assassins have failed.
Please don't, I'm only 9. No pickles on my burger, please. That one's fucking amazing. You just hating cause you waitin'.
Can I have one of your hats? I'm sorry, I think you meant a hatter. That would be a hatter.
And finally, here's the most devastating one. I don't like me either. Let's be friends.
Welcome to Long Beach Island, New Jersey. Yesterday, I asked you who would you add to Smash Brothers, and what would their final smash be? Here are your best answers. Character, Coney. Final smash, enslaves the younger characters into fighting for him. Topical. Fighter, my girlfriend. Final smash, the silent treatment. Melee doesn't have final smashes, so... Smash Mouth. His final smash would be All-Star, but it would only work in All-Star mode. Agreed. Character, social justice warrior. Final smash, excuse me? Character, Morgan Freeman. Final smash, explaining things to people so they stop fighting. It would work. Character, Zane. Final smash, vanish. Too soon.
Never played it, never will. Cause I don't care.
Parents, divorce. Character, Lord Xenu. Final smash, detonating H-bombs all at once. I would add myself, and my final smash would be mad hacky sack skills. Cool. Jaden Smith, confuses every other player. Oprah, throwing cars at people and shouting, you get a car to them. Noah, and his final smash would flood the stage. Weeaboo, make opponent cringe to death. Character, Teen. Final smash, groan. Character, my mom. Final smash, I'm not mad, just disappointed. Character, final smash. Final smash, character, Mufasa. Getting trampled to death. Character, Batman. Use all of his gadgets, tie you up, and run you over with all of his vehicles. That completely goes against his very strict code of not killing people. Get educated. Character, Tier Whore. Final smash, final destination, no items, Fox only. Character, Hank Hill. Final smash, Propane.
Dad. His final smash would be him leaving. Miss you, Dad.
Mom. Final smash, first, middle, and last names. Add Kim Kardashian. Final smash, breaking the internet. Yeah, but she never did though. Klondike, distracting you when you are working on Yiay. Yes, that is so true, that little shit. And finally,
what if we're all in Super Smash Brothers and death is our final smash? Yesterday, I asked you for tips on how to be a successful YouTuber. Here are your best answers.
Oh, yeah. Start in 2007. No YouTuber is really successful.
Thumbs in the boob nail.
Overreacting to everything.
Hey everyone, it's me, Jack from Jacksonville, and we'll be watching today. Oh, watch the dude read comments, sounds good. What you gonna say next? I don't know.
Leak your nudes. Don't let your memes be dreams. Make a Europe accent. Here's the problem, Europe has a bunch of accents. I think you're gonna have to narrow it down. Posting a video explaining why you haven't posted a video lately. Oh, I love those.
Elbows in the thumbnail.
So hot. I don't think those two words work together. Step 1, get a hot girlfriend. Step 2, let people know you have a hot girlfriend.
Hands off, fellas, she's taken.
By having a normal-sized forehead. You can be successful by putting rare pepes in the thumbnail, and then there's an example. Here's the problem though. Thumbnails are in a 16:9 ratio. They have to be rectangular, so here's my version. Feel free to use it if you want. My gift to you. Make intros longer than your video. You take your fan base and make it bigger. Make more than just Yiay videos. Oh, come on. Well, okay, that one's coming. To be a successful YouTuber, you shouldn't ask your fans. Shit. Have no other useful talents. No free healthcare. Oh, no, you're a bit early. America in 4 words is coming tomorrow. That'll be tomorrow's Yiay. Beg for attention in the comments. That always works. More people should probably try it. I agree. I love reading those comments. Have a cute pet.
Get subs and views.
Clickbait, obviously. Disappoint your parents, obviously. And finally, find out what's popular and expand upon that in a new and fun way. Or do something completely new, or different at least. Add hard work and genuine heart.
I'm sorry, I could not finish that one. You guys are funny. Happy America. Yesterday, I asked you to tell me in 4 words what makes America, America. Here are your best answers. Paul Blart, Mall Cop. Fat equals disease. Gay equals choice. Shooting deers, drinking beers. Heard you got oil. Slurpees, herpes, and burpees. Watching dubs, not subs. Guilty. You gonna eat that? Britain's rebellious teenage offspring. I'm always the hero. Lawn chairs as furniture. Wife beater tank tops. Shit. Corn syrup and everything. America, more like Ugh America. Get out. Tea, scones, crumpets, bad weather. Get out. White people vote Trump. Domino's is closed. Help. People pronouncing America, America. The McRib is back. I identify as black. The government is reptiles. Fried bacon wrapped guns. 29% childhood obesity rate. Up top. And finally, America deserves more than 4 words.
Welcome to my childhood bedroom. I used to have a thing for maps. Yesterday, I asked you, what are your best pickup lines? Here are your best answers. If you were a flower, I'd fuck you. Hey face, nice girl. Shit, do you live around here often? Are you dead? Cause you give me the necrophiles. Are you an orphanage? Cause I want to give you kids. How much will a 20 give me? Are you a hot topic? Because I feel uncomfortable when I enter you. Roses are red, violets are lousy. So here's a picture of Mike Wazowski. Hey baby, want to have really high expectations and then be really disappointed? My character in Dark Souls is a new game plus pyromancer with 99. Hey girl, you dropped something. What? Your standards. Hi, I'm Steve.
You'll do.
If you were an amiibo, I'd still choose Zero Suit Samus, but you're second. Hey, get in the van. Hey girl, are you fire? Cause you need to stop, drop, and roll the fuck away from me. I think I'm in love with you. It's a great pickup line. Hey girl, did we just share electrons? Because I'm feeling the covalent bond between us. A covalent bond is a chemical bond that involves the share. You're like a solid 6. Now, I'm no weatherman, but I expect you're gonna get a few winches tonight. Okay, I got 130 likes on the last Yiay. How is I not featured? That is a terrible pickup line. I'll give you a nickel if you tickle my pickle. Are you a software update? Because not now. Are you from China? Because I'm China fuck. Good news, the test results were negative. Do you have a last name? Because I want it. And finally, yo girl, if you were a booger, I'd rearrange the alphabet so you'd fall from heaven. Yesterday, I asked you what killed the dinosaurs. Let's get to the bottom of this. They didn't forward that chainmail. Video killed the dinosaurs. Dinosaurs are still alive today. We call them birds. Bush did mass extinction. Obamacare. Curiosity. Guilt. They know what they did. Oh, we're still using this meme? Cool, cool. Their arms weren't long enough to tip their fedoras. Maraptor. Death did. Death killed the dinosaurs. Poor life choices. D's nut. The patriarchy. An asteroid circa 65 million years ago. This has been proven, Jack. Just trying to have some fun, man. Dinosaurs aren't real. Check your Bible. Meteors didn't kill dinosaurs. Dinosaurs killed dinosaurs. The US needed oil. Oh look, a wall of text. Neato. Homosexuality. The Ice Age. The dinosaurs aren't dead, they live in the government. The government's lizards. And finally, STDs. Yesterday, I asked you for your best sex tips. Here are your best answers. Remember to take your dentures out. Reply to all of your partner's dirty talk by shouting, yas. Fucking hate that word. Do it yourself. Moan your name. You put your left foot in, you take your left foot out, you put your left. Don't join the Night's Watch. Make sure you pay before they leave. Be sure to use your final smash at the right moment. Put holes in the condom so it can breathe. Always celebrate with a round of applause afterwards. You've earned it. Play Jenga a lot to improve your pull-out game. Wow, you must really suck at sex to have to ask us. Yeah. Stop asking us questions for your own benefit. Oh my god, alright, lay off me. Instead of saying yeah or yes, just say yup repeatedly. Yep. Record that shit. Use as blackmail. Always bring a rubber duck. Best tips, I'd say anywhere from $20 to $100. Don't wait until marriage. Married people don't have sex. Make her wear a Confederate flag bra so that you can take it down. Terrible. Say thank you when you're done. No tongue. Just teeth. Bring the whole family. You only need one tip. Sex is a sin. And finally, don't get a call from grandma while doing it. Yesterday, I asked you when is the worst time to get a call from your grandmother? Here are your best answers. During the Marvel credits, ugh, so annoying. When you are in a don't get a call from your grandma contest. There's never a bad time. I love my grandmother, you jerk. at 4:46. That's the worst time. While filming a video. Yep. Hi, Grandma. Yeah, I can talk. Wow. During a furry-con marriage proposal. Who even calls anymore? Your grandma, duh. Right after you put the Ouija board away. The Ouija... Right. Anytime. My grandmas are both dead. Check your privilege. Making out with GO/GF. I only included this comment because I have no idea what GO means. And I tried Googling it. It wasn't helpful. Can someone tell me what the hell GO is? I get GF, that's girlfriend, right? GO, good one? Great one? When she is trying to learn how to use Skype, that's always fun. When you're telling your boss that your grandma died to get out of work early, that is embarrassing. When you're coincidentally trying to call her too, besties. When you're getting your bumble scrumbled. When you're a Life Alert worker. During her funeral. During your funeral. When you're not expecting a call from grandma. What if you are your grandmother? While doing a presentation of my newest Sonic fanfic. When you're deep in the meme browsing sesh, I can totes relate. Oh man, when you're just knee deep in that dank meme hunting sesh, oh my god, get out, grandma. During her bridge game, they get really intense. And finally, depends. Yesterday, I asked you, what do you want to be when you grow up? Or alternatively, what did you want to be when you grew up? Here are your best answers. Black, happy. A person who can pull off a fanny pack. 5'2", taller. I want to be Chris Pratt's wife. Or at least a slave. Not a stripper. But we all don't get what we want. I want to be a kindergarten teacher, so I can ruin people's dreams early. The first one to collect all the tech decks. Anything but what Jack is. Dude, I don't even know what I am. An astronaut. But then they told me the sky is the limit. I have a friend that wanted to be Santa, lol. Friend. Older. I want to be Obana. Can't grow, still need fertilizing. I want to be like you, just not gay. I wanted to be a ninja, but I'm clumsy and I fart too loud. I want world peace. That's not what I asked. Laid. I wanted to be the guy that toppled reptile government. Now I work for him. Someone who cares. Why do you want to know? Because I'm curious. I wanted to be SpongeBob, and then I turned to Patrick. I'm sorry, buddy. One of those meme dealers you find in gross alleyways. The one who wins the Game of Thrones, and then sits on the Game of Thrones throne. And finally, a guy who doesn't ask random strangers questions. I deserve that. Yesterday, I asked you for an acronym for friends. Here are your best answers. Phoebe, Rachel, it's Joey, everyone is friends. Nonica, Dross, Chandler. Forget relationships. I endorse no direct socializing. For real, I essentially need to snack. Friends are imaginary. Everyone needs demons and Satan. I'll be there for you. Found random internet entities and did stuff. 5 reasons I ended naked downstream. Number 5, forget relationships, independence, everything, including the rest of this acronym. Facebook, Reddit, Instagram, eHarmony, never leaving home, dating, social media. For real, I entertain new dudes. Sorry, Mom. Friends are imaginary embodiments and drifted souls. Franklin Roosevelt isn't even Neil Diamond's sister. Fulfillment, respect, integrity, empathy, nurture, devotion.
Psych!
Don't have any. Foxtrot, Romeo, India, Echo, November. Few relationships in Earth never die. No, that one isn't funny. It's just true. Friday really is everyone's new drunk Saturday. My only friend is my mom. Cry for me. Freaky, really indescribably eerie noises downstairs. Friends, Rens, Lens, Ends, forever wrecked in everlasting, never-ending darkness. Suckers. Father ran, I wait without me. Sad. Frequently, Ross is embarrassed and denied sex. Oh, so good. Finally realizing I enjoy not doing shit. How do you even acronym that well? To be fair, it was kind of a hard one. Sorry. And finally, filming really isn't easy. Now do subscribe. Yesterday, I asked you to describe anime in just 4 words. Here are your best answers. Boobs jiggle too much. It's fedora tipping good. It is a sin. I'm learning Japanese, Mom. The manga is better. Avatar does not count. Weeaboos run like ninjas. Your parents are ashamed. Make it illegal, Obama. 20 episodes, 1 battle. Very unrealistic boob physics. I would know. Spot the main character. Ooh, there he is. There he is. Is that a dude? Screaming makes you transform. Not a cartoon, Dad. Anime. More like Anna Bay. Oni-chan, not in there. Wait, she's only 13? She has cat ears? Wait, this is PG? An introvert's masturbatory epiphany. This one's genius because it's also an acronym for anime. Well done. Dub? No thanks, bro. Ship it like FedEx. So, which one, Sonic? Fan service serves fans. Where are the parents? Too many cat people. No waifu, no laifu. Blue hair is normal. Boobs don't do that. I came for plot. And finally, you killed my father. Yesterday, I asked you, how do you sleep at night? Here are your best answers. Very well, thank you. Alone. Moist. How should I know? I'm asleep. It's a really good point. My activity bracelet tells me I sleep 7 hours and wake up 12 times on average. Okay, I guess that's how you would know. I dreamed a dream and time gone by. No, it's not. It's in time gone. You couldn't even get the words right. Boo. I sleep while inhaling the rarest of Pepes, but this isn't a rare Pepe. I've seen this dozens of times. Step up your Pepe game, you jokes. Horizontally. In a waterbed of my enemy's tears, like I never committed the murders. What if the night is just God is God? Nope, that one doesn't make sense. You know what I do to comments that don't make sense? Put them in the trash. I'd sleep better if I knew you were dead. Good lord. By watching your videos, obviously. If you're gonna watch my videos while falling asleep, may I recommend you do so in a playlist. That way it'll autoplay through it and I will get your AdSense. Well, first of all, I make my bed all nice. After that, I take off all my clothes and put, oh wow, and this one just kind of keeps going and going. All right. With Michael Jackson. Too soon? I can't tell if this is a pedophile joke or a necrophile joke. Either way, I'm out of here. With my Pepe bed sheets. Now this is a rare Pepe. I haven't seen this one. Good on you. Very comfortably. With my Hatsune Miku body pillow. With one eye open. With my eyes open. Like a baby. That is to say, rarely, and with short bursts of crying and pooping, sometimes both. Preferably in rooms between 68 and 72 degrees Fahrenheit. My astrology sign says that I shouldn't. Paranoid and cautious. And finally, I sleep with an extremely comfortable mattress. Thanks to Lisa. Yesterday, I asked you for some tips on going to a convention. Ooh, here are your best answers. Make sure it's not a furry convention. Make sure it's a furry convention. Make sure it's a porn convention. That way you'll have all the tips you need. It probably cost you a lot for traveling and a hotel room, so save money by just not using hygiene products. A hover hand is less embarrassing than a restraining order. Words to live by. Just do it, followed by some of the best cosplay I have ever seen. Bring a bottle to pee in because the toilets are always full. If you see someone well known, just run at them. They love that. I don't go to conventions. I go to proventions. I'm an optimist. Go to TipCon, the convention for tips. Find your favorite YouTuber, wait until the convention is over, then follow them home. We love that. What if the world was just a human convention? Buy a ticket. I mean, I think that one's kind of implied. If your BO is strong, you're where you belong. Take pictures of all the guys who take pics of girls in cosplay. At Playlist Live, a girl forcefully elbowed me in the neck when she was running to meet Jack's films. So just avoid Jack at all costs. Cool. Some people can't go to conventions, Jack. Check your Pepes. Don't, nerd. Bring all your amiibos. Avoid sexual predators and creepy people while looking hot. Easier said than done, Princess Daisy. Wear some fucking deodorant. Always glomp without asking first. I hate that I know what the word glomp means. I'm not proud. And finally, the best tip for you, Jack? Be prepared to be confronted by those whose comments have not ever been featured on Yiay. Oh shit. Yesterday, I asked you, what should I green screen in the background behind me? Here are your best answers. Your favorite album cover. A video of a mother giving birth. Hot babes. A collection of rare Pepes. The cast of Game of Thrones. Blue Corn Moon. That's not fair. Nobody knows what a furry convention. Hitler's paintings. Green screen all of the comments that you're going to say this episode, so for people that just dip in to see if they're on Yiay today, won't actually have to watch the whole episode. Smart idea. Someone who actually likes your videos. An office, so it may seem that you have a real job. A picture of my dad. The scary tunnel from Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. Pizza with pizza as a topping. Windows XP bliss. A video of the video of you reading this tweet with the background as a video of the video of you reading this. You should put the rest of your face in the background since your forehead takes up most of the screen. Your fans. Shrek Swamp? Hell, where you belong. Someone funnier than you. Klondike in a Klondike bar. Put in mad profile picture, multiplied numerous times. You got it, kid. The IMDb page for Cinderella 2, Dreams Come True. The hottest YouTuber you've ever collabed with. And finally, The last Yiay, where you asked us what you should green screen behind you. That was a good one. Yesterday, I asked you if you could shrink down in size, what would you do? Here are your best answers.
Duh, I would get a kid's meal at McDonald's.
Asphyxiate, since human lungs are designed for human sizes.
Okay, thank you for playing along.
We are tiny.
When you compare our size to that of the universe.
I'd recreate my favorite Magic School Bus episodes.
You don't want to know.
But yes, I do. That's why I asked. Welcome to Yiay. Tie people's shoelaces together. You can do that normal sized, you know. I can't go any tinier. My girlfriend isn't happy already. Oh, I'm sorry, buddy. See how my mouses live.
I don't know, sorry.
Go hang out with my Hot Wheels collection so I feel rich. Literally swim. In that puss, I would fit back into my old clothes again. Yay. I would find the mother of dragons and become her advisor while getting the largest fan base in all of Westeros. F***ing nerd. Shrink is love, shrink is life. Nope. Wonder how to get back to normal size. I would shrink to sneak into a shrink's office who was having an appointment with another shrink about his problem with being a shrink. Become an amiibo so I can fight and mate with the other amiibos. Go on an epic quest in my dryer to find my missing socks. Look for my dad in smaller places. Get in my opponent's head.
Literally.
Put on a tiny devil outfit and stand on people's shoulders. Whenever someone bumps into me, I will shrink half my size and make that shrinking sound that Super Mario makes. I would make the smallest and therefore rarest of Pepes. See your talent. Touche? I don't want to be shrinked. Thanks. And finally, I know what I wouldn't do. Yeah, yesterday I asked you what's the coolest thing to say while walking away from an explosion. Here are your best answers. Ow, my ears. 'Cause baby, now we got bad blood. Shit, my mom's gonna kill me. I guess I am the one who knocks. Lol, bye. OMG, I'm so sorry. I'll clean the mess up. Explosion. Literally walking away from an explosion right now. Hi, I'm Brianna. Ouchies. That was great, mate. I rate 8 out of 8. God, I hope Grandma got out in time. I said hold the pickles. I blew up your house. Tee-hee-hee. Wait, someone help me with the bodies. Cool, I'm not dead. Sorry. Damn it, I left my keys back there. I did it for the vine. Come on and slam, and welcome to the jam. Cool, cool. That'll teach you to mess with my amiibos, Dad. Mr. Trump made me. Wow, that was a big explosion. Puts on sunglasses. Who cares? The sound of the explosion would drown out whatever you say. Alright, alright, alright. Pop goes the weasel. That's what I call a blowjob. Bitch, I am walking away. Something cool. Don't forget to subscribble. I'm a little cold. I'm gonna get a jacket. Yesterday, I asked you what should I read or say while using a speech jammer. For those that don't know, a speech jammer is a type of app that replays everything you say. Replays back everything you say, but with a slight delay, so it kind of fucks up with your speech. This is not sponsored. I just thought it'd be a fun thing to do, get some chuckles and giggles. All right, let's start the show. I slit a sheet, a slit upon a slitted sheet. I said, nailed it. Rap Eminem's fast part in Rap God. Joke's on you. I love Eminem. Lyrics coming at you. It's supersonic theme. Some you assuming a human. What I gotta do to get it through? I'm a superhuman, innovative. I'm a represent anything you say is ricochet off into me and it'll glue to you. And I'm devastating more than devastating how to give a motherfucking audience a feeling like it's levitating, never fading. And I know the haters are forever waiting for the day that it fell off. They'll be celebrating. I know the way to get motivated. I make elevating music. You're the animated. I am a mother pheasant plucker. I pluck mother pheasants. I am the most pleasant mother pheasant plucker to ever pluck a mother pheasant. Betty bought some butter. But she said the butter's bitter. If I put in my batter, it'll make my batter bitter. But a bit of better butter will make my batter better. Octopi, occupy, porcupine's mine. Easy. I need to get forehead reduction surgery. Yeah, I do.
Esteban Julio Ricardo Montoya de la Rosa Ramirez.
Repeat toy boat over and over again with the speech jammer. Toy boat, toy boat, toy boat, toy boat, toy boat, toy boat, toy boat. Read the to be or not to be speech from Hamlet. Joke's on you, hater. I love Shakespeare. Oh boy, this is a lot longer than I remembered. To be or not to be, that is the question. Whether 'tis noble in the mind to suffer the slings and arrows of it, or to die, to sleep no more. And by us sleep to say we end the heartache and the thousand natural sharks to flesh is heir to. To die, to sleep, perchance to dream.
Aye, there's the rub. For that sleep hotel when we have shuffled off this mortar coil, give us pause. Love you, Billy Shakes. Yesterday, I asked you, what are some things I should say or read while using a speech jammer? Clever. The tutor who tutored the flute tried to tutor two tutors to toot. Said the tutor, is it tougher to toot or to tutor two tutors to shoot? Toot, 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 toot. Your brother Bob owes my brother Bob a bob, but if your brother Bob doesn't give my brother Bob the bob that your brother Bob owes my brother Bob, then my brother Bob is gonna give your brother. Hello, my name Jack, my name is Jack. Nailed it. I'm not a fig plucker, but a fig plucker's son, and I'll pluck figs till the fig plucker comes. Obama. 1-1 was a racehorse. 2-2 was 1-2. 1-1 race, and 2-2 1-1-2. I saw Susie sitting in a shoe shine. Where she sits, she shines, and where she shines, she sits. Nice try, haters. Delayed auditory feedback has been used with the directional microphone and speaker to create a device intended to silence and speaker using the mental stress and people to not use the effect. Oh no. If Chuck Norris could chuck woodchucks that are chucking wood, how many wood-chucking woodchucks could Chuck Norris chuck if Chuck Norris could chuck wood-chucking wood? The song Alphabet Aerobics by Black Alicious. Joke's on you, hater. I love that song. Broken barriers, bounded by the bomb beat. Buildings are broken, basically I'm bombarding. Casually create casualties. Canceling cats, got the canopies collapsing. Detonated diamond dank daily. Doing dough. Furious, fat, fabulous, fantastic. Flurries of felt feeding the fanatics. You've got great global goods, going glorious. Imitators idolize, I intimidate in an instant, I'll rise in an irate state. Kindly, I'm killing all kinds of kink on karate kick type Brits in my kingdom. The Yiay theme song. How's that one go? Yesterday, I asked you to describe fan bases in just 4 words. Here are your best answers. It's like a drug. We're very thirsty, sir. A religion, but worse. I'm right, you're wrong. All aboard the bandwagon. Every fan base has extremists. Obsessive freaks pervading society. Ferocious animals, not sane. Supportive, crazy, and detectives. Changing things equals death threats. Basically a shipping cult.
People using caps lock.
There's no way out. Fans are never satisfied. Hey, nice acronym. Needy. My opinion is better. Something Jack really wants. Mentally obsessed about trash. Overly excited people cheering. Stay far, far away. Ovaries are always exploding. Inside jokes not understood. You're drawing them wrong. And finally, we are kind of dicks. Yesterday, I asked you for your best dieting tips. Here are your best answers. Move to Africa. Photoshop. I would recommend the diet pills that have all the doctors angry. Buy cupcakes without sprinkles. Diet. Just diet. Don't let your meals be meals. Go on a seafood diet. You see food and you eat it. Go on a seafood diet. No joke, it's just healthy to eat fish. Shut your mouth, fatty. An apple a day keeps the haters away. Put a mirror in the fridge. Eating air works wonders. Take your favorite food and cut it in half. That way, it's only half the calories, and because it's half the calories, you can have twice as much. Genius. Orphans, be comfortable with your body. Putting that one in the trash. Oh, don't diet, it's already such a pretty color. If you don't look at the calorie count, it means there are no calories, so you won't gain any weight. You can afford to lose a few fingers, can't you? Love your body. Self-hate weighs a ton. Diet. Do I eat today? Well, no. Be like plants and do photosynthesis. Burn calories. Literally. Try. Succeed for like a week. Give in for pizza. Repeat until progress is made. That actually might work. Diet. More like dying. Laxatives every day. Eat yourself so there's no extra weight gain. Perfect. And finally, destroy all mirrors. No mirrors equals no proof of fat. Yesterday, I asked you, where do babies come from? I just really want to know. Here are your best answers. From hell. They come from Babies R Us, I think. The Matrix. They rise from the ashes of dead babies. Dark. I think your mom is a pretty accurate response to the question. From the magical twinkling sound after you woohoo. Where do babies come from? Where do babies go? Where do babies come from, Cotton Eye Joe? From Morgan Freeman's voice. When a fedora man and a milady fall in love. Butt stuff. International House of Babies. The hood. The baby vending machines in Japan. From an orphanage. Sinners. The cellar. Well, when a mommy and daddy love each other very much, the daddy leaves and the mommy takes custody.
Something we want to talk about? The new iOS update. The stork, duh. The Bible was very clear. McDonald's secret sauce.
D's nut.
From the hole in the condom. China.
Vagina.
Wrestling.
Don't know, you were adopted by...
The aisle with the eggs in it. Shh. Black market. And finally, forget that.
What is baby powder made of?
Great, now I won't be able to sleep tonight. Yesterday, I asked you what would you say to your 100-year-old self? Here are your thoughtful answers.
How many Kids Bops are there now? Stop wrinkling. Do you still love My Little Pony?
I would say nothing and take a 100-year-old selfie.
You're old. I told you you wouldn't regret that tattoo. Up top.
Still lift, bro?
Beat him and take his money. He's 100 years old.
Bad century. Hey, did YGS 100 come out yet? Did Zayn come back?
Mummy.
How many books does Audible have now? You've changed.
Yesterday, I asked you.
Please tell me Half-Life 4 is done. Your paladin should be level 1000 by now. I see we stopped Judgment Day. Were there really hot singles in our area?
Hey, remember Dare?
Damn, you fine.
Still no girlfriend, huh?
I should have moisturized. Did Jack ever come out? Has the new Sherlock come out yet? And finally, what did you ask your 100-year-old self in that one Yiay question? Now my head hurts. Yesterday, I asked you to write a moving story in just 10 words. Here are your most touching answers. Hey now, you're an all-star. Get your game on. He puts his hand in the Pringles can and doesn't fit. I found my soulmate. She didn't.
Friend zoned again, tips Fedora.
Today, all Pepes became common. Not a single rare left. Once there was a boy.
That's it, you silly boy.
Jack tried his best at YouTube.
It was absolute trash.
Okay. They had no subs, so I had to watch dubs.
Bromeo, kiss me thy bromeo. No homeo, bromeo.
Once there was a guy.
He died. First day retirement.
Each month, they got a new hamster, just because death knocked at her door.
Oh, my pizza's here, great.
There once was a yo mama. She was fat. Oh. I pressed delete, and all the dank memes were lost. Son, what are you doing?
Dying. Literally.
Actually dies.
Paul Blart, funny fat fall down man, haha.
Hand in hand, walking with my girlfriend. Then woke up, left in the dark, alone. I have no light switch, damn it. When Jack's Films lets us write something more than 4 words. I am a generous host.
I put my furniture in a box. A moving story.
Okay. There was once someone so badass, he used 11 words instead. My rage comic was deleted by 9gag. 13 hours wasted.
She broke his heart. Like this if you cry every time.
Stereotypical main character in stereotypical book has unneeded death scene. I was a happy young man. Then I watched Jack's Films. Sad dogs ate chocolate to cheer them up. They died. Jesus Christ, that's really sad.
YouTube is a real job, John cried in the closet. Did you have to use my real name?